expectations to professionalism, pricing, and company credibility, our custom research study reveals what homeowners are really looking for in an electrical contractor. Want a free analysis before your competitors get it? Email research at theboneonline.com today.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
Oh, here we go.
All systems go.
This is the true story about Mac. Check it.
Times are changing, more so each year. But the early morning storm pimp is here.
3, 2, 1.
People are expecting quite a bit.
Gotta figure out how to make money on this. I really want to.
I can feel it down in my plums. They're getting a nice bluish hue. Getting ready to take them to the farmer's market.
Okay, baby, but don't hurt yourself with that big juicy hog of yours.
In hard times, or when a man has worked at a job 30 years, they give him a watch, kick him in the butt, and say, hey, a computer took your place, daddy. That's hard time. And those cars are going real fast and real fast, son.
But he's gay. He's blind.
You ready?
Oh, wait. So we're just gonna wing it?
There's a big difference between winging it and seeing what happens. Now let's see what happens.
And now,
Right now.
it's Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
And I be catching them northern bite like on the 10-pound test. Smoke cess, never fast, take a guess. I be the early morning stone pimp. Straight limping, booze farm drinking. At the party, big booty pinching. Chilling like a villain. Balloon filling, whack MC killing. The fine hoe drilling with the $1 million talent and the 10-cent brain.
Been gone too long, too much cocaine.
But now that I'm back on the block, I'm ready to rock left to right all night. My game's tight, I wish you might take a bite out of this here toxic, melodic, neurotic product, fresh from the harvest. Who be the largest, hardest, smartest label in town, top dog?
Get down.
Radio won't play me, but still I got the kids around the world going Kid Rock crazy, and wicked witches be flying on broomsticks. Kid Rock be coming with the boom, boom, boom. Bitch, I'm from the sticks, bitch, straight from the R.O.
Kid Rock, I ain't no bitch.
Welcome. High vibes on a Wednesday. Welcome to Senning Show. My name's John Senning. He is the Brown Thrasher, a.k.a. Dizzy. Thank you for being here. Shout out to everybody in the vroom room, bright and early, kicking off the show. 1025 The Bone on YouTube. We're streaming live video every single day. Get on the phone line, 800-771-1025. You can hit us up on social media at The John Senning, at Dizzy4. Mayor, were you getting worried at all about me today? Like, how late does it have to be for you to start thinking something's wrong with me?
No, not today, because I saw when you pulled up.
Oh, okay.
All right. Truck, yeah.
Well, that could have been even worse. I could have fell down the stairs. I could have had a grabber in the halls. I could have
a grabber.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think that's what they call it. If that's even more concerning from my perspective.
You're a professional, John. I trust you.
Thank you. I'd like to blame a lot of people, but I'll start with the maintenance and whoever takes care of the coffee machine. Because have you noticed that the coffee machine is brewing a cup of coffee? First of all, we've got to get away from the Keurig life. I am so over.
You're not a Keurig? Oh, you're the drip guy.
Just a pot. Like, I would just say, it's nice. I understand. It's cool. K-Cups, single serve, beautiful. But, like, how nice would it be if you rolled into that break room and you had, like, a gas station type setup with a whole brewing mechanism, maybe a pot of decaf, a pot of regular. You just pour yourself, a cup because, the drip on the K-Cup. I went 12 ounces. I probably got about 3.
Let me guess. When you go get your thing, you go strong, right?
You got to go strong.
That's your problem.
Yeah. Oh, is that what's happening?
If you don't click strong, it'll brew quicker.
Really?
Wow. Yeah.
What I normally do, if you want to know my true pro tip, I do 4 ounces of Bustelo strong, and then I usually hit it with a 12 ounces of the Starbucks something regular. So I've got
what? The cup's 12.
Yeah. Dude, that's the other thing. Those measurements are wrong.
Oh,
They're absolutely wrong.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. So, but today, I pretty much only got about 2.5 ounces of my first Bustelo because I looked down and I went, oh, yeah, we gotta get this damn thing going here today.
I thought I was the only one who mixed it.
Oh, you got it. Dude, my favorite thing on earth, and still doing it at the K-Cup doesn't hit. If I go to a coffee shop, it's like a red eye, which I believe is what they call it, the double shot with coffee. That is, speaking of espresso, I need an espresso maker or a Nespresso maker at my house. They had an espresso maker in the presidential suite.
Oh,
dude, that was so nice. Saturday
with
morning,
the little cups.
Dude. Yes, yeah. Saturday morning, woke up, made myself a little espresso, sat out on the balcony.
Yeah.
And like 2 sips of a real espresso, you start feeling things. You start feeling the heart rate rise. You start feeling like it's doing something. This piss water isn't doing anything for anybody. This is brown water. Like, it's just, maybe it smells like coffee, but nobody drank a cup of coffee from a K-Cup and went, I feel good. I feel energized.
I would agree because I struggled with the strength in it. Joey Flash, he gave me a tip. I don't know if you ever tried that. If you go get, like, let's say you want 8 in your cup, you go lower. So you go 4 strong. And then it'll taste a little more kick to it. Because I feel the same thing as you. I feel like I'm just running through this and it's doing nothing for me.
Yeah, and I used to feel like Starbucks would get me right.
Yeah.
Now I don't even feel like that's the case. I go there, I get my borderline basic white bitch order, which is just a Pikes Peak double blonde shot, splash of heavy cream. Like, that's me, and that's me.
It's okay.
And there's really nothing other than my cream choice. All it is coffee with cream.
No, but you're like, I want half of this and a little pint of this.
I didn't say there were no
this.
pumps.
Well,
there were no. You felt like there were pumps.
I'm projecting.
Yeah.
Because I can't afford Starbucks regularly. I'm like, look at you, pussy, going to Starbucks.
Oh, dude, you could cut down 1 day a week on Dunkin', and that would cover your Starbucks tab, probably.
Really?
I think so. I also don't really know.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't know what is absolutely more expensive.
I try not to go to Dunkin' and all that stuff now because if I go there, I'm going to get food too.
You did kind of cut back. I feel like you had a Dunkin' every day. You did kind of cut back
every day. I do that little 5. They have like that 5. You have the app? Do you use that?
No, at Dunkin'.
Yeah.
No, I'm not a big Dunkin' guy to be honest with you, and that's because this place they've turned things around.
Yeah.
Used to be a struggle.
Used
to be a struggle. I may, according to reports, may or may not have gotten everybody fired over there.
Oh, yeah, because they were giving you like that little baby bitch drink, and it was like not mixed properly, and it was
I don't even remember
too much cream sometimes.
No, something horrific happened. I wish I could remember. Something bad happened. I think I went in there and nobody was there. I think I walked in to order and nobody came out and took my order.
At what time?
Like before the show, so probably before, it was with Drew Garaba live, so probably at like 2-ish or 1:30ish, and nobody came and helped me. So I just I think I brought it up on the air, and then eventually somebody hit us up and said, hey, we have all new management and new employees, and we'd like to come bring you some donuts to, re-welcome ourselves to the neighborhood.
And they brought it to Johnny, I think.
Yes, that's what it was. Yeah. Yes. So, needless to say.
Who has the worst drive-thru? Who had to choose? I think there's an easy answer
it's
for
Burger
me.
King, probably.
Really?
It's
because they're not expecting customers. That's not really their fault.
That's hurtful, but they did come out with the thing today. This is a fat boy nugget that we're not going to get to. They're like really, really pushing that they want people to exchange their food if they're not happy with it, which I think is a good way.
I think KFC is pretty bad. The worst is Checkers. The worst is Checkers. I remember the last time I went to Checkers, I got burger meal, whatever it is, and I got a root beer, Dr. Pepper, whatever they have to drink. When I got my order, it was like a milkshake, and I go, I'm sorry, I didn't order this. I wanted a soda. The guy grabs my drink, looks back at the other guy. He goes, This ninja wants a soda.
Dude,
like, what? You got it wrong. You're clowning me?
They really, because they actually closed the one right by my house. Because that one, I maybe went through once or twice in my years of living there. And it was as if you bothered them.
Yeah.
Like they were privately doing something and then you just showed up and interrupted them. Like anytime you went through the drive-thru, you were a bother to them.
Yeah.
And that's probably the reason why they're closed right now. So shout out to the checkers that are still keeping things alive out there. Let's see what this person wants, and then I got some more stuff for you as well. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
Vroom, vroom, gentlemen, it's Joe.
What up, Joe? Vroom, 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 vroom.
Hey, you're talking about...
Sorry, we're starting our engines. Hold on.
All right, we're good now.
All right, cool. You're talking about the Keurigs.
Yes.
And how weak the coffee is. There's an attachment there. You can get like a reusable filter attachment.
Oh, I've had
and
one
I use
of those
that.
old gags.
I have that with espresso roast, and I do that every morning. It'll light you up.
You think it's better?
Oh, 10 times better.
All right. Well, I'd like to say I'm going to take your word for it, but I've had those things before. I think it's about the amount of water running through it. It's that thing in the room. We used to have one somebody gifted it to us, actually. I think
in the room?
No, in the room. It was in the office, Drew's office over on that side. Somebody, I want to say her name was Shannon. I believe her name was Shannon. She gifted us an espresso machine. I don't know what the hell happened to it. But the Nespresso machine. So it's and that's kind of the elevated version of what they had in the room. It's like a Keurig, kind of, but it takes a totally different pod, and it only makes just mini shots of espresso.
Oh.
And that was pretty nice. I don't know what the hell ever happened to it.
Stole it, sounds
No,
like.
I think I don't know.
My worry with the one in the break room is that the lines are so full and we're just drinking parasites basically.
Dude,
yeah,
that's a given, dude.
Yeah.
I don't think you were here during the era we had a soda machine.
Oh, I was here for that.
You were for that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that those are what you really need to worry about because soda machines, I think, in restaurants notoriously have some sort of bacteria growing inside of it. I would imagine the ones here never got cleaned, and we were just drinking black mold juice for the most of our lives.
I actually talked to Dylan about this a while ago because we had the conversation. I was like, whatever happened to the soda machines? He's like, it was on trade. And
so we killed an employee.
He said they agreed to have someone come do it. And then that just stopped, and they left it up to the engineers. They had so much going on. They're like, I'm not going to go refill your Coca-Cola. Figure it out.
They're like, I'm sorry, Jacob 2 times is calling me. I can't go and fix that. Mike Bird, excuse me, Death Wish Coffee. I've tried all of I'm a big try new coffee guys guy.
Are you a cream in your coffee?
No,
yeah,
no. I mean, for the no. I mean, I'm still working up. I've been meaning to take a picture of it the last couple mornings because I'm still working on my crust.
Yeah.
And dude, it's prime.
You had to redo because she washed it, right?
Yeah, but those days are long gone. It's in prime condition.
Oh, okay.
So it's got a nice thick crust on it. But I've tried all of the different high energy, high caffeine. None of them do a damn thing.
All this talk, I'm like, we just need to do bumps before the show.
We should. That is an option.
Buddy bumps.
Cocaine is an option, and everybody finds a different way to get up. You got to get up to get down. I want to let me just touch on this real quick before we get into the movie and everything connected to it. So the duck.
Oh man, crazy video. Can I just say?
Yeah.
Loved you. Kind of used my idea.
Which one?
You were going to use a broom. I'm like, what about instead of spraying, you just sprayed near it. I just
sprayed near it, and that was enough to scare it away. Yeah. And it sucked. I will say that. It did bother me maybe a smidge more than I thought it would. But my big takeaway, and my wife's probably in the car right now, and I'm sorry to do this to her. Dude, I need, how there's those Instagram model women, and they say they have the Instagram boyfriends who always take the pictures for them and take the videos just right and do all that, and it's it's just great. She hates that I try to coach her at all on her directorial skills, but I watch the video, and again, if you're out there, I love you. We're together for life, whether you like it or not. But your video taking skills need some work. And she's just not coming from a content perspective. So the video is almost 2 minutes long, maybe. You can see it on my Instagram and at the Bone. I'm fully decked out because I didn't want it to explode on me, and I just thought the whole gist of it is I hate to take advantage or capitalize on the duck sadness for clicks. But at the same time, like, I made the decision that I was going to film it. So we should get some footage of the mother duck that was sitting a foot away from me, angry and upset. So when I watched the video, there's no duck in the video at all.
Yeah.
You don't even see the duck. There's no duck.
I don't want to pile on, but you almost could have just used a tripod at that point.
Yeah. I cannot get over the mental hurdle of getting and using a tripod. Because there's I also just don't, like, she's living life, doing what she does. I don't like being like, hey, babe, can you come film me by the grill? Can you come? Like, if I just want to do little things, I cannot get over the douchebag hurdle of getting a tripod and then, like, having it set up in my home and then doing videos or content with it. I know that that's just a me thing. That's not a real thing. I just don't think I could pull the trigger on a tripod.
Do you think it would help her, or she would just shut it down immediately if before you shot the video, you go, all right, so what I'm thinking is you come over here, you do the thing, and then when I go over there, you do like a over-the-shoulder shot and get that? Or do you think she'll go, I'm not doing all that, just get your damn eggs?
And maybe a little, some tips, some notes.
Directorial notes? Yeah.
As they call it in the biz. It could be that simple, but they're just, with the duckless duck video just really, really got me last night. And she, once I tried to bring it to her attention, she didn't want to hear anything about it.
Yeah, I saw a lot of comments saying, is this even real? Is the ducks real?
Where's the duck? This is real. This is CGI. Those are clearly eggs from
the supermarket.
I'm actually...
A lot of eggs, by the way. I think you had mentioned there was a few. Someone in the comments even said, like, I thought two. I didn't expect two. It was like the bag was
It was like
full.
11. I think it's like 11 eggs.
Yeah, you had like an ounce of eggs. Like,
yeah, it's like I'm sad for the mama, but for the sake of what the story I was trying to tell, we needed the mama in the video, which we did not get. Which that's fine. It's fine. The video's fine. It's fine, and I felt bad about it. The problem was I took the eggs, put them in a Ziploc bag, then I put that Ziploc bag in another bag. Then I put those two bags in a garbage bag, and then I put it in another Ziploc bag.
Yeah.
Because I just heard that if these things break, like the bacteria is terrible. Then I put it in my trash can, and I'm sitting inside and go, I just like created a bomb. Like I just made these things heat up faster, and I quadruple locked them. So then I went back to the idea we talked about yesterday, which is I went back into the garbage can, retrieved them, loaded up the potential hazardous waste on the back of the golf cart.
Nice.
And then I was just searching for. I couldn't even take it to the park. I felt wrong. I thought, what if a child is playing in the park and these eggs explode? They get dead duck egg bacteria in their eyes and they're blinded and they come and find me.
You should have sent our soldier on the street at Paul and go, vroom, vroom, baby, help a brother out.
Dude, he does say repeatedly, this is my city. So
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, your city needs you.
Yes.
Your city needs you. I found a dumpster behind a school. So, yeah, that's where it is.
It would be so funny if like recess happened, some kids are just standing there and then duck egg all over them.
Or it just like it does explode violently and they think somebody put a bomb.
School's on lockdown.
Yeah, the school's on lockdown.
Oh, and then they find your video of you dropping it off.
That's the thing too. There were cameras everywhere. There were cameras all over the dumpster area where I dumped the dead duck egg. So
Radio personality makes homemade bomb, drops it off at children's school.
Yeah. So worst thing about it though, worst piece of an update I have about the duck debacle is that I did all of that. As soon as it happened, the duck started making crazy noises. And I tried to feed it bread, thinking like, okay, let's ease the pain. Okay, I know bread's not good for ducks, so get over it. She was mourning. So I'm like, let's get this bitch some bread. Immediately when I threw the bread at her, she flew. Like she flew like I've never seen her fly before. And I'm like, go find a new life. Go, find another corkscrew penis to impregnate you and go do you, girl. And
but they said she might be back though, didn't they?
Well, funny you should say. So I go inside. I'm thinking, wow, I feel accomplished. She's out there living her new life. 10 minutes later, that bitch is back on the nest. Back on the empty nest. And is still there when I left this morning. She's still on the eggless nest.
Do you think it's just because, like, the scent is still there or something?
I don't know.
Does she think she got slammed up already? She's like,
maybe.
New one's incoming.
Maybe she might have went out, got herself some of that corkscrew D and was like, I'm just going back to the nest. I'm going to be popping these bad boys out before anybody even knows it. So needless to say, it's a sad air. I felt really, really bad doing it, especially after she started making all sorts of, like, I felt like she was like screaming for her baby. She was like,
my baby, my baby.
It was a lot like that. All right, I didn't ask you off the air, even text you, because I feel like you got your PhD, your play-hated degree, and you did not like the movie Obsession that much.
No, I liked it.
Oh,
I thought it was just like going in the start of it, I was laughing more at the situations than being like, this is crazy. And as I was watching, I go, this is me ignoring red flags in a woman.
Yeah. It's really, so I must just be, because I'm talking about it, I'm getting, and this is the movie Obsession. I think it's streaming free on Peacock right now. Got a lot of buzz.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's because of my algorithm or what, but I started getting like all of these breakdowns of the movie, and everybody's got these things that you didn't see and the message behind it all. And the big takeaway is that like Bear is the villain. Like, you think the demon is the bad guy in the story, but the bad guy is Bear, who is very annoying because clearly some sort of demon has taken over this girl, and he doesn't want to tell anybody. He doesn't want to try to do anything to help the original girl. He has got some issues. And then so I guess the idea of it is, if you want to flip it on its head, it's that he's the one with the obsession.
Yes.
Like, that's the moral of the story, I suppose.
I think it offers pretty interesting storylines of like the whole thing of you can't force someone who's not into you to love you, dog.
Yeah, and there's
Doesn't matter how hard you try. If they don't love you, they don't love you, dog.
Yeah, and it all starts, and we'll try to be not completely filled with spoilers. It all starts with, I loved that element of it. It almost reminded me of the movie Big. You see the movie Big with Tom Cruise?
Yes.
Vibes of that, where he just finds this thing in a magic store where he cracks it open and you make a wish, and his wish is, I wish this girl would love me more than anybody else on earth. And she does, to the point to where she's taken over by some evil entity that is beyond obsessed with this guy, and the weirdness that follows. But you sent along a note this morning that I found very interesting. Like, if you knew for a fact that you could crack something like that and you could truly make a wish and it would come true, what would be the perfect wish? What would be the perfect wish? And side note to the movie, I texted Drew this last night because it was just stuck in my head. You maybe didn't love the movie as much, I don't know, as some or I did. To me, it was a borderline perfect movie, except one stupid scene that I thought like ruined the entire vibe. Was there something to you in the movie that you felt was similar?
Was it the party?
No. It was the $1 billion. I hated that. I hated when the guy requested the $1 billion and it just fell from the sky.
Yeah.
I thought, like,
why'd you hate it?
I just thought it made everything feel goofy and silly and fantastical in a movie that's meant to be kind of serious and scary. I thought, like, if he said that and then they walk outside and they both go get in their car and he gets into his car and there's a duffel bag with money in it, like, that would have been better and carried more weight than just $1 billion falling from the sky. It just felt very cheesy in a movie that wasn't like that.
I thought they were going to do something, and this is stupid, but I thought kind of where your head was at was he wishes for $1 billion and it falls on him, but it suffocates him and he dies. Or
I like
something
that.
Like or bludgeons him because it comes in coins or something in bags. I don't know, but it did seem kind of like, oh, it could just be as easy as that, which made me think. And this is not a spoiler, but kind of spoiler. One of the guys, the employees, said he used his wish already.
Yeah.
Which made me think, like, well, what did he wish for? That he's just so chill.
Dude,
maybe that's what he wished for.
94% on Rotten Tomatoes. 94 on the popcorn meter and the tomato meter.
Yeah.
So very rarely do you get the critics and the people with over 10,000 verified ratings agreeing that deeply on a movie.
Was there a scene that made you cringe the most in that, or like made you just feel uncomfortable?
I did not like when he was sleeping and she was like in the corner of the room. I did not like that at all.
Yes.
And he's like asking her to come back to bed, and she's just like, anytime she was kind of in the darkness, like she was right in the shadows, like that just felt uneasy.
Because it seemed like it was both sides of her, like kind of like in there.
Yes. Well, that was the part, and we're just giving away spoilers now. The part where she's asleep and the real her starts talking to him.
That was so creepy.
That gives me the EBGBs just thinking about it.
But I was also watching that, and then when he was like, what's what's loving me? How's that so bad? And she's like, it's not me loving you.
Yeah, I never
would have been
loved
like,
you.
shut your ass up, bitch. Go to sleep before I wake her up. Go to sleep.
And you know what? He didn't care.
Yeah, he walked her right up.
He didn't really care.
No, the most uncomfortable scene was that phone call when he's like, do you want to talk to her? And then you hear the screaming. I'm like, crazy.
Yeah, it's a damn fine movie. But The Wish.
Ooh.
The Wish.
Hard. Are you going by like if you were that age or you as you
I'm going
now?
right now. If I've got the one wish willow in my hand and I could snap it and get a real wish, because it feels wrong, and I don't know that it would work out the way that you wanted it to work out if you just asked for money. That being said, what could you wish for that would ultimately allow you to do whatever you wanted, whenever you wanted, wherever you wanted? It feels like it's money, but also asking for $1 billion seems shallow. And, money can't buy you happiness. So I just trying to think of something, a way to word it to where, would it be, I wish for a worry-free stress, but that's not going to necessarily allow you to do all those things. It'll probably just trick your brain into not worrying. Like you wouldn't actually gain anything from it.
Because it's that dark side of it, man. You gotta keep it simple. It has to be so simple where it's like a few words that are very straight to the point. And it depends. Like, do you want power? Do you want just money and finances? You don't want to do anything love related.
That seems shallow though. Like as crazy as it is, and maybe that's just my own mind fighting back. Like, because and to go deeper on it, the thing about money and having money, and they say money can't buy you happiness, and I agree with that to a certain extent, but money buys you freedom. Money buys you time. Money buys you so many different things that are not directly related to the money. If I don't have to work, if I don't have to worry about anything, and I've got the money, I can go make memories of a lifetime. I could take my family to Alaska, and we could be there for 3 weeks. Just, you know what I mean? Like, it does come from money, but there's a freedom that comes with that you're ultimately looking for, not just what the money can buy, if that makes sense.
I mean, you could, I feel like, get that money, but it would screw a lot of people over. For instance, you could be like, I want to own all the shares in Apple. And then you screw over everyone. And that company goes under because you don't know what you're doing and you own all the shares now. So, like, you could do something like that might work. But also, because it's not about being easy. It could be like, yeah, we gave it to you, but kind of bedazzled rules. But it's stolen technically. It's yours, but they're going to investigate you for the next year.
And then you end up, it's almost like Back to the Future. By doing that, you've now changed the trajectory of the future, and now everything is messed up. Or like if you take $1 billion, where did that $1 billion come from?
Apple goes under and they had to bring back Blackberries.
Yeah.
Blackberries.
I just want to, my wish, I don't know what you wish for, but my wish is just to get to complete, undenied, without question, freedom to do whatever I want, whenever I want. And maybe that's it. Maybe that's the wish.
Yeah.
I wish for complete freedom at every moment.
I don't know if that's good.
What is it going to do?
Because then that might make it so no one's allowed to be around you because you're not free when they're around you.
Oh, God.
You want your freedom. Now, people disappear or they just are not allowed near you, don't want to be near you because you need to be able to be free at any point.
I like how you are putting it through the lens of the movie and like finding a way that it can end up being miserable and ruin, which probably is possible. I mean, you got a way to word it. Crack the wish, Willow, and tell me what it is.
Because I think that guy who was one of the workers, he kind of had the idea what you were, where it's like, I want to not take anything too serious or be very chill about everything or not let my emotions control me, something like that. He did because he seemed very chill, that one dude.
Yeah,
I think that was his wish.
It would be something like that, but then I'm still worried it's just not going to mean what I think it means. Screw it, I'm asking for $1 billion. I'll let the stock market collapse, and I'm just going to take the money, as shallow as it is.
Yeah, because you don't want to wish on, like, this is going to sound dumb, but like, peace on Earth, and then the aliens invade, and we got nothing to fight them because we're all peaceful here like idiots, and we're enslaved now.
It makes the aliens, something gets set off in the galaxy, and now that makes the aliens mad. All right, well, give me one. Give me yours. Crack it.
See, I want, man, I think mine would be something about intelligence, but you'd have to, like, I don't want to be like, I want to be the smartest man in the world, then everyone's dumbed down below me would suck. Or, that's what I would feel would happen if you go, I want to be the smartest man in the world. Oh, I want to be the tallest man. Well, that still might be good because I go, then they'll just make everyone shorter than me, but I'm still winning.
What What if it was like, I wish I could have access to all information that ever existed when I need it?
That might be too much. You might not want all that access.
But only when you need it. Like, it's not in your brain all the time. It's just that if you think of something that you want to know, then you know it.
So it's like limitless.
Yes, maybe something like that.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. That's actually pretty good. If you were like, I want to be in peak human physical condition. But then you
Forever?
I was gonna say, then it might make you like that in your 90s, and that's not as fun. Like you might be like feeling old inside, but you're physically good. Damn, it's so hard.
Yeah,
man.
it's tough. It's tough. I'm glad that I don't have any future dealings with any genies or anybody who's going to give me a wish, because when you sent me that, it really got me thinking. Patricia Mella 7213. I don't think that feels like a regular guest in the chat room.
No.
Well, she must have felt passionate enough about it to get in the chat to say, "You don't want to lose listeners. Please stop spoiling the movie Obsession for those of us who have yet to watch it." Lady, we talk about things here, okay?
I'd like to use my wish and go, I wish Patricia would kick rocks.
Patricia, go back to being missing in the chat room.
Yeah.
Go back to yesterday when you weren't in there. Just joking, Patricia. You're the best.
We love you. Thanks for listening.
Yeah. Call up Patricia. If you call Patricia and you let your feelings be truly known and tell us why you're mad and tell us about when you're going to watch the movie, I will give you a prize.
Someone in chat said, "Wish for eternal life." That's like saying that's terrible.
Yeah, no, that would be bad.
Yeah, I don't want to live forever.
And you don't know what's next.
Yeah,
like the world could end next week, and then you're here forever.
We're just walking around in a wasteland. Nah, hell
like,
no.
Will Smith and I Am Legend. You and your dying dog. Senning Show. You're live on the air. Who's this?
Hey, it's Abby. How are you?
Hey, Abby. We're doing pretty good today. How are you?
I'm doing well. So I called on two things. One, Dizzy, I sent you an espresso machine recommendation.
Oh, I thought she was going to say, I sent you an espresso machine. I was like, oh, snap.
Nice.
My girl, Abby.
I wish I was rolling like that, but not yet. And then the other thing, to touch on Obsession, there's like a kind of like community, like movie person, like theory that when he made the wish, the spirit of his dead cat that loved him the most.
I saw that this morning.
Her.
I saw
That's
that this
why she was
morning.
Like standing in the cat's favorite spot in the room.
And when she's walking around, she's like walking like a cat. I did see that the cat was connected to. I did see that the cat was connected to.
Yeah, because the cat loved him the most.
Yeah.
So he wished for what loved him the most to be Nikki. That's why she kept like fighting the cat's spirit.
And I love that people are so invested in this movie, and there's all these theories.
Because when she did that, I was like, why is she walking like the Grinch? Like she's sneaking through the cat.
That was very Grinch-like. Thank you, Abby. You're the best. Have a great day, and we'll be waiting on that espresso machine that you said you were going to buy for us.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, at some point,
all
maybe.
Right, we'll see it in the mail. We'll see it in the mail. Thank you. There is something interesting about why does it seem like the video is getting worse? I had you guys on, I had JP on, and I also had Kalt on, which that's a totally different operation there. But the video did not look like it looks right now.
Yeah, it's been.
I think something's afoot. I've had these conspiracy theories before, but I'm starting to think that something's up.
I would use my wish for that. I wish Bone TV would
honestly,
just work perfectly.
Dude, I believe I might use my wish for 4K.
Oh yeah,
4K video quality with probably a roving cam. I don't know if I could put this all into my wish, but like a roving cameraman.
Yeah.
Somebody to switch. I'd put the wish together perfectly.
Yeah,
but,
and meta glasses. Ask for meta glasses.
Yeah, and who knows? If we had good video and we were able to put out 4K content every day, all of those other wishes that we ever had in our life would probably come true.
That's absolutely
all of
true.
The money and the happiness and the height and the wisdom and everything would come if only people could watch the show in high quality 4K video, like the kids that open up toys on YouTube have.
Mm-hmm. I agree, bro. We're over here thinking like we should just use it on us. No, use it for what's around us. What's going to build us up.
And good will come to us. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
It's Pat. How's it going, guys?
Hey, Pat. Now, this is Pat, not to be confused with Patricia Mella.
Patricia. Okay. No, just Pat. Straight up Pat.
What up, Pat?
Yeah, so I think you're onto something with the knowledge thing, John, but what I would do is have it more like the Matrix, where whatever knowledge I wanted was instantly downloaded so I didn't have to learn anything. So it's like, I know Kung Fu. Does that make sense?
Like you
so
can just pick it, like anything you wanted to do, you just click a little button and then you know how to do it, like at your own choice.
Right. If I wanted to be an IT tech that started a business, then I just instantly download how to code. Boom, I'm done.
Yeah, there's something there of like having access to any capabilities and information you ever could. So thank you, sir. I think that's pretty good.
I'm going to use mine to help someone else and go, I wish, and I break it, Jacob would figure out how to work the Apple
that's true.
replays.
Dude, that would be really nice of you.
Yeah.
That would be.
Because Mike Cernak's not doing anything.
Yeah. Well, Mike's the man. Don't try to.
It was your words, not mine.
Don't try and do away all of the good will that I have built up with Mike Cernak since the last time he was mad at me.
We got to talk about this we'll talk to you in the break. It's a spoiler. I don't want to say it.
All right. Spoilers during the break coming up. All right, do not go anywhere. When we come back, we're going to dig into that thing. This one is a little different. It's not a big news story, but I'm really hoping to hear from parents who disagree with this, because Diz sent me a story, I think early in the week, about something that we've talked about, a way that maybe I have in the past bathed during the summer months. And there is a woman who, whether it was a joke or not, went public with how and where her children bathe. She went from having 1 million+ followers to 80,000 followers overnight because people were so disgusted with her habits. We'll tell you what it is, and I hope to hear calls from parents that do the same exact thing. Coming up next on More Senning Show.
All right, man, I'm ready when y'all are.
This is your song, Mike. Let's do it.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, and so take me down the road that's a little bit windy, to a place they still put sugar in their iced tea.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. 102.5 The Bone. It's talk radio where we say what we want all day long. You know that crazy you think about all day, every day? Well, you may think it, but we say it. That is 102.5 The Bone. Real raw radio.
4.2 stars. Keep scrolling. 4.9. Now you've got my attention. That's how it works with restaurants. But after a car crash, the stakes are a lot higher. At Farrah and Farrah, we don't chase stars. We earn them. Injured? Call us.
Tampa.
Hey, it's Alex Flores from Furman Chevrolet in Brandon. You know, as a veteran, it's important to me that men and women who served our country always feel welcome here, because you deserve it. And there's a reason we're #1 Chevy dealer in Tampa. At Furman Chevy Brandon, we say yes. Yes to transparent pricing, no dealer add-ons, no inflated markups. Yes to paying top dollar for your trade. And from me personally to all my brothers and sisters who served in the armed forces, yes, you are always welcome here. Come see us on Adamo Drive or visit FurmanChevy.com. Furman Chevy of Brandon. Together, let's drive.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. If you or anyone in your family has been injured in a car accident, call us now, as the time to file a claim may be limited. Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before, protecting America, fighting for you. Morgan & Morgan. Injured? Dial pound law.
Offices Tampa, St. Petersburg.
What up, Bone fam? Dizzy here for Kava Social Club. And one of the things I ask constantly by John Senning is, Dizzy, how do you do it? There's just this thing about you that attracts these beautiful women, and you get their attention and their time. What is it? I'll tell you, John, what it is. It's that BDE. Yes, you got it. That Bula Dick energy. So how do I get this BDE? You ask to your radio, not knowing how conversations work. It's these quick, easy steps. Step 1, go to Kava Social Club located at 540 13th Street West in Bradenton. Step 2, get you some daily mixed drinks. I promise you will find your favorite Kava or Kratom drink early. They have fresh mixes daily, and the flavor profiles you can choose from are across the board. Step 3, when they say Bula, raise your glass and harness that energy. Then go out in the world and see how it goes, and then, rinse and repeat till it works. Kava Social Club is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, which means there's always time to work on that BDE. Follow them on social media at Kava Social Club. And do me a favor, click their link in the bio and vote for them for Bradenton's best. Voting ends May 7th. Kava Social Club, where your vibe attracts your tribe. Boolah, baby!
Wherever the road calls you, your deal of the summer is just a test drive away at Crown Kia. Drive select new Kia K4 sedans and Sportage LX SUVs. Just $99 per month. That's right, $99. Plus, celebrate America's 250th birthday with a $250 gas gift card when you upgrade to a new vehicle. Get your deal of the summer today at Crown Kia, the better way to buy and service. Call 800-371-0942 for complete details.
Most families get their financial advice in pieces. A financial advisor here, a CPA there, an estate attorney somewhere else. Everyone means well, but nobody's talking to each other, and those gaps can work against you. Trajan Wealth's family office brings wealth management, tax strategy, and estate planning together, not as separate conversations, but as one coordinated system built around your life, your goals, and the people who matter most. Ours is a true family office, not one that refers you out because it's convenient. This kind of dedicated collaboration used to require a 7-figure net worth, but here's the game changer. Trajan kicked that door open. Trajan advisors are fiduciaries, always obligated, always honored to act in your best interest. Unlock your Trajan family office at TrajanWealth.com or call 1-855-TRAJAN-1. That's 1-855-TRAJAN-1.
Advisory services through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. Other services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax.
Here's the deal. The government is over $38 trillion in debt, which means the IRS isn't slowing down. And the tax code is complex and unforgiving. So it's not surprising if you're one of the millions of Americans that owe back taxes to the IRS. Unfortunately, they're the world's most powerful collection agency, with the ability to garnish your wages, seize your bank accounts, and even take your home or business. But don't be stressed or worried any longer. We're Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm. We have resolved over $3 billion in tax debt for our clients. Our award-winning professionals deal with the IRS every single day, protecting our clients and preparing them for the best possible resolution. For tax help you need, for tax help you can trust, give Optima a call today.
Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Budweiser is teaming up with Tampa Bay Outdoor Kitchens and Wild Fork Meat and Seafood Market to celebrate America's 250th birthday with the giveaway of a $10,000 outdoor grilling package. It's the Budweiser Grill for America Summer Sweepstakes. Details at theboneonline.com.
This isn't drive-through injury law. It's made to order. Fair and Vera.
Tampa.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio, sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
You might know nothing, but at least you'll know that thing. Brought to you by Just Call Mo, Tampa's injury attorney. That thing. It's time for That Thing, right now on Senning Show.
1, 2, you know what to do.
Welcome back to Senning Show. I forgot. I don't think I said it on the air yesterday. Shout out to Foodie Justice, Tampa Bay's hottest new food influencer / critic. He hit me up yesterday. He had never listened to the station or the show before he came in, and I hope it's okay that I share his dirty details. He sent me a text yesterday and said, "Love the show. You guys got me off of Stern after 30 years." Wow. He said he's only been listening to Sirius forever. And after coming in and finding out about the Bone, he's made the switch to being a Bone boy. So thank you, Foodie Justice. We'll have to do something again with you real soon. You the man. 800-771-1025. Do you let your kids substitute a bath or a shower for the pool? We are in the dead of summer. A lot of people have pools. Maybe you have a neighbor with a pool. Maybe even the weirdest for some reason is if you have a public pool. If you have like a neighborhood pool, that feels problematic.
Yes.
800-771-1025. I think I just gave that up, but there it is again. Friendly reminder as well, this Saturday, Wild Fork, South Tampa, 12 to 2. Your next and last opportunity, this round at least, to win a Traeger grill. What a great way to live the back half of summer with a brand new pellet grill from Traeger, all courtesy of Wild Fork. And while you're there, make sure you scan that QR code, the Grill for America sweepstakes. That winner will be drawn at the end of the month. A $10,000 outdoor kitchen, a $1,000 Wild Fork gift card, and a summer supply of Budweiser to the winner there. So come through on Saturday, bring some chairs, bring a cooler, put your name in the drawing, eat some food from the brisket shop and Tampa Bay Outdoor Kitchens. It's going to be a great day. 12 to 2, South Tampa. Hope to see you there. So this, to me, I've shared the detail before that when we were growing up, we had a big, nice in-ground pool, and during the summer months, I was in Michigan, so it was only open during the summer months. There would be a bar of soap sitting on the side of the pool, and between me and my dad and my brother, we were absolutely taking some sort of white trash bath inside the pool during the summer. Now that I have my own pool, I know that that's just absolute insanity to be the soap part, like to be soaping your body and then putting that in your pool. It's bad for a million different reasons. Now, I don't believe that a pool is a substitute for a shower. That being said, into the summer months, I probably do hop in the pool during times where in the other months I would have taken a shower. Like, for example, I'm kind of a 2-shower-a-day guy. Okay. I like to shower in the morning before I come here and then usually at night. During the summer months, let's face it, I'm not breaking a sweat here. So I've showered in the morning. I come here, do whatever we do all day, and then probably around somewhere between 6 and 9, I'll go for a nice long swim. And then I don't feel the need to take a shower. I'll hose myself off with the little whatever the hell that is out by the pool. But it's
a hose?
No, it's like a shower. It's like a shower. It's really just a big shower head. So I will replace it, but I'm not actually replacing it in the sense of I think that it's replacing what happens inside a shower or a bath.
Yeah, because you're saying basically you're not technically dirty, so you don't need to scrub yourself with soap and stuff. Is that
right? It's just more of it's just more of a refreshing. I'm gonna take a dip, and when you get out, you've got that. I think there's a certain. Is it cleanliness? Like I think you could admit at least, depending on the pool that you're in, when you get out of it, even if it's not scientifically true, you feel cleaner than when you went in.
I mean, yeah, because you have water that's
water, and then
stuff,
there's depending on the pool, there's chemicals, and I'm sure that kills some sort of bacteria on your body.
But that's why, for me, if I go in the pool, I have to shower after. If I don't shower after, I feel like it might be just like a placebo effect where it's in my head, but I feel almost like I get itchy later.
Which you could, especially depending on depending on the pool. The story that's there's a story that is all about the big parenting debate. Does the pool count as a bath? But there's one specific woman who's like a mommy influencer, and she posted about how in the summer months she uses the splash pad near her house as a substitute for her children's shower. Like that's I don't know the best way to explain it. They'll be like in parks where it's like there's water coming out of the ground and there's like little fountains.
Little
and kids are running
fountains,
around in the water and all that.
Okay.
So she put up a post. So she tells people that I replaced my kids' showers with the splash pad during the summer months. And her next post was, please stop unfollowing me. I didn't know posting that we use the splash pad as our baths during the summer would take me from 1 million followers down to 85,000.
Oh, wow. That's a significant drop.
That's a heavy drop. I wouldn't have thought people would have been that passionate about it. I mean, I guess there's something about, like, is there a grossness level that somehow it's, I don't know. Your kids are going to be in the water anyways. Whether or not you count it as a bath really has nothing to do with it.
I wonder if, like, when she says that, is it just they're running through it, or she'll be like, all right, go run through it, and then they come back and now she'll put, like, soap on them and, like, lather them up and go run through it again.
Now, if there's soap, that's a different scenario.
Yeah.
You've crossed a line. There is and thank you to everybody calling. I'm going to take your calls in a second. 800-771-1025. In the article, it says, what did the doctor say? There is a dermatologist, Kate Viola, in the article. Although chlorine may kill most common germs, it does not remove the dirt, sweat, sunscreen, or bacteria from your skin. And much like you said, pools will also leave behind chlorine and other chemical residue.
Yeah.
So it's not a suitable replacement for a bath or a shower.
What about when you go to, let's say you go to WikiWatchy? If you spent all day outside and everything, at the end of the night, you go in the springs, just kind of splish splash, and then go back to the room, the tent, are you clean now? Do you consider
I'm
that
clean for that.
Yeah.
I'm not clean per the parameters of being clean in life.
Got
I'm
you.
clean on a weekend trip to Weeki Wachee. Like I'm
It will do.
It will do in
Okay.
that situation. If I was going to a wedding or putting on a tux, I wouldn't want my bath to be inside the in just the spring.
I asked because Wyatt used to do that. He told me, I'm like, they got showers there, and he goes, yeah, I didn't. That's
Does he take soap in there?
No.
Oh, because that like when we haven't
Oh,
been
you
in
would take
forever.
soap?
Dude, well, in the like we go. We haven't been in a minute, but we love going up, being on the river up in Georgia.
Yeah.
So that big, rushing, raging river, and I would take a bar of soap down to the river and just scrub up and take
really?
a good old fashioned river bath.
No,
Yeah,
never.
That
did
makes me feel like a real man, a real mountain man. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, so this is Daniel.
Hey, Daniel.
I'm 18. I might be the only damn 18-year-old that still listens to talk show radio.
18 years old. What that? Let me take a guess. Your dad listens to the station, and that's how you found it. Is that what happened here?
No, so I grew up listening to this. It was my mom, actually. She loves Drew Garabo. She's been on 3 Calta cruises.
Oh, wow. She's die hard.
And,
P1. Own fam.
Oh, I can't say that on radio.
You
I drive an old truck around. Sorry. I drive an old truck
You get an
around.
18-year-old pass. That's all you're getting here.
Yeah, I drive an older truck around for work, and it's, there's no CarPlay or anything, so I just listen to the old radio.
As an 18-year-old, what's your favorite show? Is it like your mama's? Is it Drew Garabo Live?
Probably The Sopranos.
No. Yeah, thank you.
What?
Great.
Well, I meant the show on the Bone.
Oh, my God. See, that's how young I am. I'm getting all twisted. My bad, man. Yeah, I like the Senning Show.
Okay, but what's your favorite show?
There's no
we didn't ask
There's
if
no
you like it.
There's
yeah.
no first of all, and secondly.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. It's going to have to be Mike Calta.
Yeah, that's fine.
There's
That's
nothing wrong
the
with that.
big
We're just
dog,
curious.
dude. He keeps the lights on for us. It's if people didn't like Mike Calta, then none of us would have a job. So that's good. Did you actually call to talk about bathing in the pool, or are we just
Yeah, bro. I'm sorry. It's
glazing
hard for me to hear in this old truck. Yeah, so here's the thing. I trim trees. That's what I do. I come home filthy dirty every single day. And, if I'm going to get dirty the next day, I just hop in my pool. I'm not going to sit here and scrub myself down the shower. I am actually filthy dirty. I hop in my pool.
I'm
I
not
clean
gonna judge
myself
you for
off.
that.
I wake up.
Dizzy
I
will.
wake up
I'm
the
not
next
going to.
morning and I go. And then when it hits Friday night, then I'll take a shower and I go out on the town.
Look at you, man. An 18-year-old out on the town. Well, thank you for listening, buddy, and tell your friends. We need the next generation of people to keep listening so that we can all still have jobs. So keep it up.
Yes, sir.
My favorite part is when you looked over to see if the dump reloaded because you go, this kid's probably gonna cuss
yeah.
it.
Well, he just was so. I mean, at some point, I started thinking it was all a bit. Like he really. When I asked him his favorite show, is it Drew Garabo like your mom? And he said, no, it's The Sopranos. I thought, okay, this guy's here to do harm. Like he's not. This man does not come in peace. He's here for nefarious, bad reasons.
Yes.
Just turns out he's an 18-year-old, and if you missed it, in an old truck. Senning Show, you're live. What's up?
So, John, is it me?
It is you. Who are you? Who are me?
I'm Jeff. I just want to let you know how soap and detergent work.
Oh, thank you. Please.
So they do not. They water is what cleans you.
Okay. Yeah.
But soap and detergent do. Detergent is used for hard water. Soap is used for softer water. Right. All they do is break up the molecules in the water so that more particles can fit in that water molecule to clean you. That's the science behind it. So yeah,
now expound upon that a little bit more. Tell me more about that.
All right. So let's say soap,
Mm-hmm.
right? When you put soap and you lather it up, it breaks up the water molecule so that more parts per million can fit into that water molecule to wash stuff away. It does not sanitize at all. It's not a sanitizer. Soap is not a sanitizer. So in order for you to totally get clean.
Yes, keep going.
That's what I'm hearing this background noise.
I don't know what that is, sir.
It's probably on my end. I'm going to PT right now.
It is on your end. I'm losing you, bud.
Yeah, we're loud and clear. Go ahead.
Molecules.
Doesn't clean you.
Weird random question that maybe is connected to what we're talking about. Do you use sunscreen when you go out in the sun?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, you're an ally.
Well, I watched this whole thing on ABC. I don't know if it was local or not, but it was about how 89% of all sunscreens have these two combinations in them that when they're put together and put on your skin, they soak into your flesh and get into your bloodstream, and you would be much better off just being cooked by the sun than having the forever chemicals in your bloodstream that sunscreen gives you. So
I should definitely use it more often. It's just melanin. You don't really need to use sunscreen. Like maybe like this is like SPF 15, 20. Like there's different levels,
you
right?
need a nice earthy, hippy-dippy sunscreen. I'll make you one out of beef tallow and rosemary sprigs.
Ooh, I like that. Well, put some scent in there.
I'll put this, oranges.
Okay.
Oranges.
Glad you didn't say watermelon.
I thought it. Don't go anywhere. More Senning Show on the way. When we come back, I'm going to... Hold on, let me tell you what I got here, because Mike Olivero, he really did... he hooked it up today. Stand by. We've got tickets to the On High Festival, which is actually very exciting. If you've not heard of this yet, I don't know if they want people to know this, it's kind of an offshoot of Reggae Rise Up. It is the On High Festival. It's taking place at the Pier in St. Pete, August 28th. Pepper, The Movement, Surfer Girl, Brother Ali, and more. We've got tickets to that. We've got tickets to see Dude Perfect at the Benchmark International Arena on August 1st. I got to freaking write down a note for myself. The kids love Dude Perfect. You know anything about Dude Perfect?
Yeah, they're the trick shot guys.
Yeah, Trent has been blowing me up asking. He I don't think he's ever asked for anything ever. He's asking me. He's like, I need to be at Dude Perfect.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so Dude Perfect, August 1st. And then we've got also tickets to the Monster Jam Freestyle Mania at Benchmark International Arena. And it's kind of a sad story, and we're probably going to hear some sad tales that are told, but it has to do with the amount of people in our modern era that have zero contact with their parents or their children, if you are a parent. I want to break down one of the big reasons why that is and hear your stories and give you some prizes. Don't go anywhere. Keep it locked right here to 102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. I told myself I was going to start saying that more. Real Raw Radio.
That one didn't sound as good. The first one sounded better.
Don't go anywhere. More Senning Show coming up next on 102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio.
That was good.
How was that? I feel like Roger used to say it.
Yeah.
He did did he? I feel like he might have.
Yeah, he did. Real Raw Radio.
Real Raw Radio.
Real Raw Radio.
Yeah. Okay. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, more Senning Show featuring your calls with John Senning and Dizzy on 102.5 The Bone. Too wordy?
No.
102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio.
I want to join in.
You think it, we say it.
Oh.
Real Raw Radio.
Look at the billboard, bitch. Yeah, I like it.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Friday, September 4th at Bay Care Sound in Clearwater. The Bone welcomes Yellow Card. With water parks and Dylan Catrone. And The Bone wants to put you in the front row for free. Visit theboneonline.com now to register to win. Tickets are on sale now. Get 4 lawn seats for only $97. Get them at thebaycaresound.com. Yellow Card, live in concert. Sponsored by Clean Earth Systems from 102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio.
Injured? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
Make this summer unforgettable at the Mid-Florida Credit Union Amphitheater. Lawn tickets start at just $19.99 for select shows, including Train, Neo and Akon, Chicago and Styx, Leonard Skinner, and Toto. Get your tickets now at midfloridaamp.com.
Hey, it's Drew Garabo from 102.5 The Bone. I am so honored that the Just Call Mo Comedy Jam Tampa edition is benefiting the Down Syndrome Association of Tampa Bay. We'd love for you to come out. It's Saturday, August 8th. It's hosted by my dude, a cat named Mo. I will be a special guest, and featured comedians are Ross Padgett, Lee Cohen, John Charles Ragland, and it's headlined by J.J. Curry. Tickets start at just $20. Get yours at mocomedyjam.com.
Budweiser is turning 150 and America is turning 250. So we're celebrating big all summer long. Join us at Frenchie's South Beach Cafe, Eddie's Bar and Grill, and Pub 590 for ice cold Budweiser specials, patriotic summer fun, and your chance to win a Traeger grill for the ultimate summer cookout. Fire up the flavor, raise a bud, and toast to 250 years of America. Just look for the QR code at participating locations to enter and win. It's the All-American Summer, sponsored by 102.5 The Bone and Budweiser. This Bud's for you.
Hey, it's Mike Calty here to tell you about my friends at Stingray Chevrolet in Plant City. Their Inventory Showdown event is on. Over 500 new Chevys must go. Shop their best offers of summer. And have you heard trade-in values are up? Trade in now for a lower payment. Now's the time to lock it in. These one-time savings. Visit StingrayChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Drew Garabo here with my man Denny, and we are going to talk about early detection. It can save your life. Denny, tell us all about Craft Body Scan and what you guys are all about.
Yeah, so what we are is we're a preventive screening center, and what we offer is people to come down and get on a CT machine, and we take pictures of their heart and lung or whatever to see if they have a problem before they have any symptoms.
Got you. And the earlier you find these things out, the better your outcome is going to be on the other side of it, correct?
Absolutely. Heart disease is the #1 killer of men and women globally. And lung cancer is the most deadly and most prevalent cancer out there. And the outcome of these diseases is going to be so much better if you can find it early.
Yeah, and a lot of these diseases, I can speak from personal experience, they don't show symptoms. You could have something living inside you right now and have no idea that there's a secret evil presence in your body trying to rob you of years of your life.
I mean, we all like to hope that we have good health, but they call these things the silent killer for a reason, because typically there's no symptoms until we get to the later stages. And so instead of just waiting to have a heart attack or waiting to find out that you have late stage cancer, this is more of a preventive where somebody goes, you know what, I just want to be I want to do the very best I can for my body. I'm going to go and get this scan. And if I have a problem, I'm going to go get that taken care of before it's out of control.
I can't imagine anyone being in a position where it's not worth $100 to find out that you're A-okay. I mean, you might very well get a scan and go, awesome, I'm going to live my life very happily and healthily. Or conversely, finding out that something is there and taking care of it before it gets too late.
Yeah, and what's really great about this for people, it's super simple, right? There's no needles. The scan itself only takes about 3 minutes. So it's very, very easy, very quick and effective. And it's going to tell you what you need to know.
You and your loved one can get a couple's heart and lung scan for only $99 for both of you if you go to togetherwescan.com and enter the promo code DREW50. That's togetherwescan.com. Drew50 is the code.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance engineer at a beverage manufacturing plant, he starts his day knowing every line is ready to run because Grainger delivers the industrial-grade products he needs to keep mixers, conveyors, and packaging equipment moving. With Grainger's vast selection of bearings, belts, and motors, he keeps operations running smoothly, so nothing grinds to a halt. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Veterans and active duty service members, when your call to service ends, your mission doesn't have to. Go from GI to IT in just a few months at My Computer Career. Prepare for a high-demand career in cybersecurity, protecting people, systems, and institutions from real cyber threats. Cyber warriors are needed now. Will you answer the call? Go to mycomputercareer.edu/CWP to learn more. That's mycomputercareer.edu/CWP, an elite CompTIA certification partner. VA education benefits are available to those who qualify.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, back to Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
Welcome back. This is Senning Show. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it very much. My name's John Senning. He is Dizzy. 800-771-1025. If you don't talk to your parents anymore, if you don't talk to your kids anymore, I realize it's a traumatic thing, but I'd love to know why, and I will give you prizes for your trauma. I don't know if it's worth it, but I've got an article that we're going to dig into that says 17% of American adults are currently estranged from their parents. 17% don't speak to their parents and vice versa for some reason. I've got a reason here that I'm going to give you in a moment. If you don't and you want to tell us why, Dude Perfect, Monster Jam, or the On High Festival tickets will be yours.
That makes sense, because, I mean, if we went through the whole Bone lineup, maybe two people don't.
Maybe.
It's Monica obviously being one of them.
Yeah, and there's tons of different reasons, some less traumatic than others. I did write myself 2 notes because, dude, I had the funniest thing happen to me yesterday. So they took the Winn-Dixie out next to our work. It's now an Aldi, which I will go to. There's things there that will blow your mind on how much cheaper they are than Publix. Specifically is Gatorade. I am a Gatorade guy. I like Gatorade Zero. The Gatorades are, I think, half of what they are at Publix. So
are they Gatorade?
They're Gatorade. They're real Gatorade Zero to be exact. So like Gatorades, and they've got these beef sticks that I like. So I'll go over there. I go over there like a couple weeks. Dude, Gatorade, beef sticks, and lemons. That's what I'm stopping at the Aldi 2 times a week for all of those things. It's a hard place to do your real shopping, but they've got things that I like. So probably it was within the first few days of the Aldi opening, right? You go to those places and you have to have the quarter. Did you know this? Do you have to have the quarter to get the cart?
Yeah.
So I didn't have a quarter, and I knew that I needed to get a bunch of stuff. And a bunch of produce specifically. And so there was a lady, and she was getting into her car, and I go, I don't know if this is frowned upon in the Aldi community. I said, but can I have your cart? Can I have your quarter? And I said, I don't have any change. And she said, yeah, that's fine. And I noticed she had a Tennessee license plate. And I said, oh, or do you live here? And she said, no, I don't live here. I'm just visiting some family. I'm going back to Tennessee tonight. I said, okay, well, in another life, I owe you a quarter. Would you believe that I went to the Aldi last night to get my lemons and my Gatorade and my beef sticks? And dude, I'm leaving the store, and there is the woman pulling in, revisiting from Tennessee at the exact same time. She goes, you don't happen to have that quarter on you, do you?
No
She goes,
way.
I don't have any change, and you do owe me one. I'm like, what are the chances, first of all, you'd be back in Florida, and that I would run into you at this exact moment when you found yourself in need of a quarter?
That's so random, man. It just shows what a small world.
I did the douchiest thing ever. I searched through my car for a quarter, didn't find one, so I gave her a sticker. I said, this is really all I have. I said,
is it a Senning Show?
Oh yeah, it was this sticker, because I've had 3 of them in my wallet, and that's what made me think of it.
You're like, I'm kind of a big deal. I don't really carry around small change.
Yeah, no, I
Here's
just was
proof.
like, I was
Here's
like,
a
I don't have
sticker of
anything.
me.
I'm like, here's a sticker. I'm like, I'm on the radio here. Maybe turn it on sometime, and and again in another life, I'll give you a.
You over 50 cents.
Yeah, I do over. Yeah, with interest, it is building, and thank you to everybody who's calling. I'm going to take your calls in 2 seconds, dude. The phenomenon with me and the cats. Dude, I'm like, people are tagging me. Like, I get on Facebook now, and I'm just constantly tagged in like missing cat stories. Like, people are like, "Go get him, John. Find this cat." And I can only do so much.
Yeah.
Right during the commercial break, there was one that popped up in my neighborhood, and someone was like, "Make sure John Senning knows about this so he can find your cat."
Yeah, there was something that I saw in like the articles of like when I was doing prep work here in Florida, where there was like, it said 70 cats and dogs found living in horrific conditions. Like, we got to send John. John will clean that up right away.
Dude, maybe my secret job for when we get fired is like pet detective.
Oh,
Ace
yeah.
Ventura style. Like, I'll go out and search for your pets and try to wrangle them in and whatever I can do.
That might actually even be a good Halloween costume when it comes up.
Ooh, Ace Ventura. Dude, I was a big Ace Ventura when I
I'll
was a kid.
dress as the raccoon.
Oh,
Get it?
I kind of do get it.
I don't wanna
You should
say why.
You should dress as a Finkel or Einhorn.
Finkel's
Finkel is
the-
Einhorn.
The kicker.
Yeah, Finkel is Einhorn.
Yeah.
So you would essentially have to dress as a lady with a big bulge behind your butt. And then as the night goes on, then you transition into the kicker.
Oh.
Or vice versa.
Yeah,
you
I think it has
start
to go the
as
other
the
way.
kicker,
Yeah.
and then by the time you're getting it together and you really start getting into your golden hour, then you transition into the woman with the serious tuck job in your undies.
By the way, random. I did that. That's my song now. Let
Good,
me
good.
just say,
You,
pops the
you
crowd.
earned it. You earned it.
I have people, Christina from Promo,
Yeah.
she goes, I was randomly on Facebook and you popped up on my reels. I'm like, what are you talking about? She goes, someone was recording you and posted you, and it was me. I didn't say together, but it was me singing Spice Girls.
It was something, I don't know what it must have been when we were at Lala. Ben from Teasa, shout out to Ben, we love you. He messaged me in a video that was you, and he's like, dude, Dizzy is on a generational karaoke run right now. Like, this guy is putting in work at the karaoke bars around town.
I am absolutely doing that. Thank you for noticing, man.
It's your thing, dude. You're a karaoke guy. All right, this is I would be very intrigued to hear somebody who believes this is why their kid doesn't talk to them, or vice versa. 1/3 of parents with estranged children say that their kids no longer talk to them because of therapy. Like, their kids went to therapy, and the therapist, through whatever conversation, whether they were right or wrong, made them believe that their parents were evil and they needed to cut off ties and go no contact with their parents. There's a bigger thing that I hear people talking about, and it's mentioned in this article. Experts warn of a toxic rise in victimhood culture, where I think there's something to. I think therapy is great for a lot of people, for most people. I think there is this other category, though, where there's like a wallowing in it, where you get so used to having the problems and talking about your problems and being all encompassed by your problems through therapy and through other things, that like they kind of become your identity. And you're not really, you get into that victim mentality where like, this is what's wrong. That becomes who you are. And I can see how that would not be good, especially if it goes down a road of a therapist telling you maybe you shouldn't talk to your parents anymore.
Which just seems crazy to me, guys. I've done therapy, and I figured that like they would be on the opposite ends. Like, you need to talk to them. You need to have these conversations. You need to bring this up and get closure or something like that.
Probably just depends on what it is. You know, like, again, if your parents are terrible and they're emotionally, physically abusive or have been, then maybe that is the case. If it's just like, I don't like the way they make me feel. When I go over for dinner, I feel less than. And they're like, well, you don't need to, maybe you don't need to see your parents anymore. Like, if they're not holding space for you, then maybe you don't need to do that.
We need to bring back Dr. Senning.
Yeah, dude, I'm prepared. I'm prepared to help in any and all ways, physical, mental, emotional. So people, I have a good relationship, great relationship with my parents. We talk probably daily, every other day. I believe you do as well.
With your parents all day?
Yeah, I know you and Big Red John are always out on the town. He's usually the one recording your karaoke videos. So it's more of a foreign thing to me, where I first feel like sad for everybody involved, and secondly, just curious. And there's clearly a lot of people who do not talk to their kids and or their parents because the phone lines are all but one line full. 800-771-1025. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
Hey, this is Kevin.
Kevin, what's up, buddy? How are you?
Hey, I'm alive, so that's the best part.
Dude, that's a good
I'm
start.
calling in because, yes, sir. So I actually haven't seen my youngest two children in 9 months now, and I'm in the process now of filing for an emergency injunction to see them. But playing into the victims, my estranged wife has drove a wedge between my oldest daughter and I. She stopped talking to me.
How old are your
Essentially a
kids?
smear campaign.
How old are your kids, out of curiosity?
So with my current wife of 14 years, they are 13 and 6.
And those are the ones that are being held from you?
Correct, with no court order. It's because I'm a combat veteran, and when I overheard, and I'm a paramedic also, when I overheard my wife saying, if you don't pray right, then you're not going to be healed from that chafing, I said, whoa, hold on. We can't be telling her that the lack of praying right is not going to heal chafing. That's naturally going to heal itself.
You made it 14 years with this lady without realizing she was the type that would want to pray the chafe away?
Yeah,
that seems
crazy.
like something you'd have a pretty good lead on. Not victim
So
shaming.
it's actually my mother-in-law that causes it, and my wife just recently started converting into that. And my wife was agreeing with me. We were, the earth is round. We take vaccinations that are childhood proven. And then all of a sudden, literally within a couple months, it was, I think the world's flat now. And I don't agree with medicine.
Well, she might be onto something there. I mean, it is. There's no real proof that it is round. Yeah. Your situation is, I'm glad that you called, and I'm sorry you're going through it, but obviously a little different because there's an adult keeping your children from you, whether they're brainwashed as they get older and they choose to hold on to that. That is, they're not making the decision as adults to say, I don't want to ever see you, Papa.
Well, the smear campaign to make me look bad, it's kind of like Waco, Texas, but it has passed on to my oldest kids who are adults. My daughter's in the Navy, and she has we were rebuilding. I'm an alcoholic. I've been sober 6 years.
Oh, congratulations.
And I found my father deceased when I was 6 years old from alcoholism, and I made that generational change. And I was rebuilding my relationship with my oldest daughter. And she, like I said, she's 19 now. And my wife has, in the past 8 months, my daughter, my oldest, has just stopped all communication with me.
Dude, that is brilliant.
And I don't know what she's being told or what. So I just keep going at it every day, working and keeping myself sober to prove it to my kids.
That's all you can do. But that's a lot of trauma you're going through right now. I'm going to throw you on hold. I'm going to give you something. You were the first one through, and although it's a little different, I appreciate you sharing with us. That's tough, dude. People just be taking people's kids away.
Man.
And then next thing you know, you got to pray to keep the chafe away.
That's insane.
Dude, you ever been a chafer, dude?
No.
Yeah, you don't really have the build for it.
You, like baby powder.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
what we do when I was younger, I think it would happen more than now.
Dude, my life has been filled with some terrible chafing days. Like just the restaurant life, especially when I was at the restaurant life at my biggest. Dude, like I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just a bloody mess.
What?
Dude, I've worked like double shifts where at the end of the day, like it's burning.
No.
Yeah.
It's
that bad. I mean, it has been. It's not like a lifelong thing, but it's been bad. And for those that battle chafe, it's.
What do you put on after lotion, right?
Yeah, Gold Bond is the way to go for the most part, before, after, during. But once the chafe has happened, Gold Bond, you might as well be pouring like muriatic acid on it because it just burns so badly. But thankfully now I've changed my life. I just sit around for my job for the most part, and my chafing days hopefully are behind me.
Long behind you.
Let's see who's been holding the longest here. Stand by. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
Hey, I'm Rebecca.
Hi, Rebecca. How are you today?
I'm good. Love listening to the show.
Thank you. We love you for listening to the show. Are you estranged from your children or your parents or some variation of the two?
My dad, yeah.
What happened? How long's it been?
It's been like I want to say this time around. So this isn't the first time that he hasn't talked to me. It's his choice. It's been like 3 years now.
Wow, 3. I'm sorry. You said it was his choice?
It was his choice.
What's his deal? If I asked your dad somewhere, if we were having a conversation and he decided to tell me why he doesn't talk to his daughter, what would your dad tell me is the reason he doesn't talk to you?
He would say he would say it's my smoking, like the devil's lettuce, but also it's his religion.
Wow, your dad is that anti-weed that he would not have a relationship with his own daughter because of weed use.
Yeah, God's going to strike me dead because of my illicit use of the weed.
Dude, very interesting connection between the two first calls. Extreme religion, taking religious beliefs to the utmost level, causing a rift. So what happened when he let you back? Like, so you hadn't talked to him and then you talked to him. Did you quit smoking weed or did he just think he was going to be able to deal with it?
I told him that it was just going to be part of my life. I have severe anxiety and ADHD. So, visiting him was causing me anxiety. So he knew that I was smoking. And the last time I saw him, which was, I want to say it was 3 years ago, we got into a big fight over it. And he acted like a child about it. He like gave me the silent treatment. He wouldn't talk to me the whole time I was there. Yeah. And he lives way up in Maine. I spent a lot of money to go visit him.
Jeez. That is crazy. Do you like openly knowing how he feels? Like, I think you can be a pretty good secret stoner in the year 2026.
Yes.
Like, you could dip out, rip the Benjamin, go out into the woods, smoke a little bowl, come back, wash your hands, put some eye drops in, and make it work. Are you just so steadfast in your ways that you're chiefing blunts on the back porch, even though Daddy doesn't like it?
No. He lives on like hundreds of acres of property. So I would go out and hit the pen, and I had like, lavender oil, like organic oils to like hide the smell. But he still figured it out. And I even showed him my prescription. I was like, look, this is legit. And he's like, no.
That is absolutely crazy. That's terrible. It really, really is. Do you think there's hope, or are you kind of at the point now where you're not going to change him and it's going to be the way that it is?
He did actually reach out to me by text. He was at one of his religious meetings, and I don't know if they said something that made him feel remorseful or whatever, but he said, I miss you, kid. I hope you're doing all right. But that was the last thing I heard from him. I texted him back that I was okay, but he hasn't made any other efforts to reach me.
That is wild. Weed being the main reason why your dad doesn't want to be around you. What was your name again?
Rebecca,
I'm going to throw you on hold. I'm going to give you something during the break. Just hang tight for a minute, okay?
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, weed sleeper on like ruining relationships.
Oh, yeah, I can see relationships and other, but I mean, I don't have children, but it just feels from everything that I've known that most parents, at least the way it's supposed to be, like that is a love that you can't explain. It is the ultimate love. So to like cast a child aside, this being that you created because of, I know that when it comes to serious addiction, you got to make a point. There's a point where everybody has to make a decision to, walk away. But even then, like you still would hope that you would be there for them just to say, I don't agree with this, so I'm not going to speak with you. At some point, you have to imagine that deep, deep regret starts coming in, and that guy one day will go, damn, I wasted my life in these years not talking to my daughter because she smokes weed.
Yeah, my parents turned a corner earlier than my grandparents. Obviously, they're older than us, so it's like different times they come from where it's like gateway and this. But I think they really saw that, like, I'm not smoking it, so, I'm going to get high. They noticed that, like, I would tell them, like, I smoked right before that and that and that. They're like, really? I go, yeah. It just calms my nerves and my anxiety goes away and blah, blah, blah. And it took my grandparents until it got legal. Yep, drink. Until it got legal in Canada for them to come on the other side of it and they see the medical, benefits of it. But I will never get in a relationship with someone who hasn't smoked or, doesn't smoke. Because if you don't understand where I'm coming from, it's going to cause a rift sooner or later.
And especially, I mean, I hate using the term. We could call it an advocate for the plant, but I'll just use the term stoner.
Sure.
Like once you've done it and you've done it for the majority of your life, like it's hard for somebody who doesn't or never has to kind of buy into that at all. Yeah. Other than just at that point, they probably just look at people that do as burnouts and losers. And I think that's just the old school mentality. And you're right. When it comes to the older generation, I think there's just so many people out there still that it's a drug. It's absolutely a drug.
I think most people are on our side of that smoke because when I used to be on the dating apps, that would be one of the things they said. They're like, 420 friendly, please.
Oh, you're right. Well, because you get on the other side of that and it probably doesn't work out very well.
Exactly.
All right, let me do one more here. By the way, something I saw in the chat. I don't look at the chat very often. It pissed me off. Oh, yeah, Margaret Stewart. John always interrupting the callers. What do you think I'm doing here, lady?
Yeah, I had your back.
What do you think I'm doing?
I shrill for you. I said he's the host. He's here to guide them to the content.
I mean, that guy specifically, first of all, wasn't really what we were looking for. I'm still going to give him something, and I'm just trying to got a full board of phone lines. And I will say, without a phone screener, you don't know. There could be gold in here right now.
Yeah, we wish we had an Eric.
Yeah, we need an Eric or an Alex. I saw Alex was in there this morning. We should try him. We should see
get Alex up.
We'll just see if they'll let us try it out for a day. My whole thing is I like the aspect of no phone screener. There's something to the unknown that is intriguing to me. But my big thing is, Like, all of these people called when we were live on the air. Like, there is a good chance that the best story and the best call, to fully pull the curtain back here, is on the line right here, and we won't get to it. So if that was up in words on that screen right now, I would be able to go, damn, that sounds interesting. That sounds crazy. Want to talk to this person. Right now, I'm hitting a button, and whoever the hell is there, we're going to get that, which can be the guy whose story didn't really fit with what we were doing. And, you know, nice guy. Sorry he's going through it. But that call might have not ever made it onto the air if we had a phone screener.
Everyone thinks they're a professional. How this job works. It's easy when you're on that side.
I'm noticing a pattern between the Patricias and the Margarets of the world here today. Yeah, I'm just saying. Marge.
Not even a photo, just a letter.
Yeah, just a letter.
Thing's supposed to be.
Yeah, probably on her desktop gateway, 2002. Senning Show. You're live on the air. Who's this?
So, hey, Johnny, it's Rob.
Rob,
how are
what
you?
up?
So I'll tell you, with the situation with my son is autistic, and he and his mother and I, we went through a bad divorce, and Grandma brainwashed him. I have spoken to my son maybe a total of 30 minutes in the last 10 years.
Oh, geez, that's pretty crazy.
He is 24 years old. The last time we spent a day together was when Drew walked us into Busch Gardens. That's back when Seth was still on the show.
Jeez, did you have a good day? Did you have a good day at Busch Gardens though?
It was. I want to go. Just I don't want to talk to you. His grandmother brainwashed him. I even caught them in a conversation. Sat there, kind of listened in on the phone. And he was told, you told him I love you, and I told you don't tell your father that you love him. You don't pay attention to him, and Grandma brainwashed him, and he's autistic.
Margaret, let me know when it's okay to keep moving. Margaret, just let me know in the chat. You tell me when you're ready. This. I'm gonna let Rob go. You tell me when. Margaret, just check in. You tell me when to say anything or when to hang up. Keep going, Rob. I want to hear more.
But no, I mean, it's just, kids get brainwashed into not speaking to their parents. I text my son, 2 or 3 times a week, but I get zero response. His mom calls me crying all the time because he's so abusive to her.
Oh, geez.
There's nothing I can do for it anymore. He's 24 years old.
Damn.
So that's my story. I don't want anything in return for it. I just wanted to share it.
Yeah. Well, I'm just waiting for Margaret to tell me when we should move on.
We had questions, but we can't ask them, apparently.
Yeah. Go ahead and ask them.
It's not up to us. It's up to Margaret, our producer.
Thank you, Rob. All right. Let's step aside for a moment. When we come back, we got a nice, thick, girthy Fat Boy news today. A bunch of stuff that I'm excited to talk about. One of my, I'm not gonna lie, some of my favorite snacks in general are featured today, whether it be new flavors, new products, the undeniable, and we can have this debate when we come back, the undeniable GOAT of the juice box game has created something that I think is pretty badass. I might have to cruise right from the show today to go get myself one. We'll do that. New Little Debbie's and much, much more. Coming up next, it's Fat Boy News on Senning Show right here on 102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. Real Raw Radio. You need to protect your home with hurricane impact windows and doors. And the way to do it is with Reese Windows. This company, they stand for something. They're family owned. They've been doing it for over 50 years. All of the products made in America, and they come with that double lifetime warranty, meaning if you sell your home, that warranty is going to transfer with it, ultimately increasing the value of your home. You can get a free quote today at reecewindows.com. That's REECE windows.com. And they want to give you an opportunity to win $25,000 in new windows. When they do install, most new windows installed in under 8 weeks. All you got to do is text WOW to 20129. That's WOW to 20129.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 1025 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. My best advice to you when hiring a lawyer for your injury case is simple. If you know court personnel, ask them who they'd hire. They know. If you know an insurance adjuster, ask them. They know. And then ask them about us. Ask them about Morgan & Morgan. They know. I look forward to talking to you soon. There's only one Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm for the people. Injured? Dial Pound Law.
Offices Tampa, St. Petersburg.
Attention Ram owners. A quick pit stop for your Ram truck could put you trackside for the final race of the season. Complete Recall 67A. Get $500 and the chance to win a getaway to Miami for two. Think warm nights, ocean views, and exclusive race access, including a chance to meet Brendan Butterbean Queen. Learn more and schedule at CumminsRecall.com.
Wherever the road calls you, your deal of the summer is just a test drive away at Crown Kia. Drive select new Kia K4 sedans and Sportage LX SUVs. Just $99 per month. That's right, $99. Plus, celebrate America's 250th birthday with a $250 gas gift card when you upgrade to a new vehicle. Get your deal of the summer today at Crown Kia, the better way to buy and service. Call 800-371-0942 for complete details.
Our job as the local diamond experts at IDC is to help you find an exceptional diamond at an exceptional value.
That's Brian Stamey at International Diamond Center talking about IDC's commitment to protect the consumer with trusted guidance, full transparency, and fair pricing. That's never been more important than right now with the advent of lab-grown diamonds. Are you shopping for a lab-grown diamond or just want to learn how they're different from natural diamonds? Come to IDC to get the facts.
It's the consumer's choice. We're not pushing one direction or the other.
That's why IDC now has a huge selection both in natural and lab-grown.
Lab or natural, we don't want our customers to feel like they have to go somewhere else to find a piece of jewelry or to select a diamond.
So come to IDC and learn and compare. And whatever diamond you choose, IDC will set it in a spectacular designer mounting to create the perfect ring that matches her style, taste, and personality.
Our job is to help you create the ring that you are proud to give and that she's ecstatic to receive.
International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota.
Is your financial advisor offering you up to a 25% upfront bonus? And are they promising you up to 9% growth per year, all for your retirement income? If not, then you need to come to Trajan Wealth. Hi, I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. And if you plan to retire within the next 10 years, don't wait only to find out it's too late. I've seen hardworking folks like you retire only to be required to go back to work, all because their advisor told them guarantees like these were too good to be true. They aren't. That's up to $25,000 upfront or up to $9,000 per year on $100,000, guaranteed for retirement income. Don't keep working when you're supposed to be retired, and don't let any financial advisor tell you it's too good to be true. Unlock your Trajan family office at TrajanWealth.com or call 1-855-TRAJAN-1. That's 1-855-TRAJAN-1.
Annuity guarantees are based on the claims paying ability of the issuing insurance company. DBA in most states has Trajan Wealth Insurance Solutions.
Did you know 87% of Tampa Bay homeowners plan to complete a home exterior renovation project in the next 2 years? CMG Tampa just completed a comprehensive custom research study on homeowner behaviors, preferences, and buying decisions for exterior home projects like windows, siding, painting, landscaping, gutters, and more. Want a free analysis of the results and what they could mean for your business? Email research@theboneonline.com today.
Are you having trouble hearing? Hearing loss can devastate the quality of your life. Now, there's an affordable fix for you or your loved one. Rated the best hearing aids of 2026 by Forbes Health, Audion Hearing has the highest quality hearing aids at the lowest prices, starting at just $98 a pair.
I actually like them better than my old $5,000 hearing aid.
I could not believe how my hearing and life changed.
Join over 1 million happy customers by going to audionhearing.com. That's AUDIEN hearing.com.
In the military, the mission was clear. You knew what to do. Now, the mission has changed. Step
Stepping into civilian life isn't about finding a job. It's finding your purpose.
I wanted a career that would leverage the skills and discipline I gained in the military. IT just felt right.
My Computer Career offers class schedules that fit into your life and skills in high demand. Put your VA benefits to work. Visit mycomputercareer.edu/CWP to jumpstart your IT career today. An elite CompTIA certification partner. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
Join John Senning Saturday, July 25th at Wild Fork, Tampa, 824 South Dale Mabry. Come out and register for a brand new Traeger grill and a $100 Wild Fork gift card. Plus, you can register for the $10,000 outdoor grilling package.
At Fair & Farah, you have our full attention. Your case is made to order. Call us.
Tampa. Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
Through the week. And that counts for something. Welcome back to Senning Show. My name is John Senning. He's Dizzy. Appreciate you being here. Hit us up on social media at The John Senning, at Dizzy for Mayor. I got a bunch of delightfully yummy stories in the Fat Boy News, but this person's been holding for a while. Let's see. Senning Show, you're live. Who's this?
Hi, John Senning. It's CJ.
Hi, CJ. How you doing?
Good. How are you? Hi, Dizzy.
What's up?
Hi, baby. Just real quick, you were talking about family that's estranged from other family. And just real quick, I wanted to tell you, my mother left on Christmas Day when I was 12.
Oh, no.
And didn't see her for 20 years.
Oh, my God.
But that was because my father made sure that didn't happen, right? So
I'm noticing a trend here. People brainwashing people or telling other people not to dabble and deal with other people. Well, you know what, right. CJ? Now you have us. You have us as your family. The Bone family.
Yeah.
Your family now.
Call me Daddy.
Fat Boy News on Senning Show.
It's people like you who make the world think that Americans are stupid. America.
What's more American than baseball, apple pie, and being fat? This is Fat Boy News on Senning Show.
Dude, if you had to give your number one, I've had to have asked you this before, and it can be tough because I don't know that you know all of the ones that are just Little Debbie. But do you feel like you have a number one, no questions asked, Little Debbie snack cake?
Snack cake.
Well, it doesn't have to be a snack cake. To me, we call them snack cakes, but everything under the umbrella of Little Debbie counts.
Yeah.
You want me to run through some maybe that you've forgotten? Because I'm looking at the entire list.
I think my go-to with it would be the Star Crunch, right?
Star Crunch is the Little Debbie the Little Debbie family. Oatmeal cream pies, cosmic brownies, Swiss rolls, Star Crunch, Nutty Buddy, zebra rolls, chocolate chip cream pies. I don't think I know.
Is that new? It has to be new.
It might be new. It's got a 5-star rating. Strawberry shortcake, strawberry Swiss cake rolls. I never had one of those. I'm open to that. Unicorn cakes, the mini muffins, the birthday cakes. Dude, they got some hot new things on this list that I didn't even know existed. Nutty Buddy cakes. We were a Nutty Buddy family.
That's the bars.
That's the bar.
Yeah.
It's like the wafer with the peanut butter. So this is some sort of Nutty Buddy cake. The donut sticks, I don't have them ever anymore, but when we were kids, the donut stick was the jam.
They still have those.
Yeah. I need to get those like for the weekend. You dip it in your coffee. It sounds like a really nice treat.
What are they called? They're like little Danishes, not Danishes. Yeah, Danish.
I don't know that that's Little Debbie. That may be a who's the other
pinwheels?
Oh, the pin. Oh yeah, the
what are they called?
Yes, the pecan wheels.
Yes, pecan wheels.
Those
were good.
Those are really good, dude. That's in my Hall of Fame.
The thing Drew loves, that's Little Debbie. She makes those. It's like the marshmallow.
Oh, no, the Malamar. That is, I do not think that is.
Oh, she doesn't have those. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, damn, this wasn't on the list. Yes, Lil Debbie pecan spin wheels.
That might be my favorite.
Those, we may have that in common. Those are very, very delightful. You know what I saw on social media not that long ago was people taking those and putting them. Everybody's like doing everything on the Blackstone grill, the flat top.
Grilling?
They were taking them and like smashing them down and like grilling them so they were hot and melty and gooey on the inside.
That might be actually kind of.
Oh, dude, take a pecan spin wheel, throw it in the microwave for about 5 seconds. It'll change your life. It's like a little hot cinnamon roll.
Yeah, I got to go get some. You're saying all this, and I have to stop at the grocery on the way home.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've had a pecan spin, and I'm not just asking this just for fun. Lil Debbie always changing the game. Breakfast, mealtime, Lil Debbie stepping up to the plate. People love the mini muffins, I guess. I think I've had them a couple times in my life. Lil Debbie dropping the brand new Flapjack mini muffins. The mini muffins, known as one of the fan favorite treats. There's a brand new all buttermilk pancake version of the mini muffin. So it's like a big ass muffin pancake, and it is injected with little ribbons of maple syrup.
So the mini muffins, I thought that wasn't Little Debbie's.
That is Lil Debbie. Lil Debbie, the mini muffins, they've got chocolate chip, strawberry shortcake.
I thought it had
blueberry.
a dog on it. Is that something else?
I don't even know what the hell. I don't know what the hell you're talking about with the dog on it. Dog muffin? Just look up dog muffin.
Yeah, look, these. What the hell? Little Bites. Oh, they're Little Bites.
Oh,
they're not mini.
I know what you're talking about.
Thing.
Yes.
Probably the knockoff mini muffin. Little Debbie's.
I don't know who came first, but the brand new big syrupy taste, no sticky mess, Lil Debbie Flapjack mini muffin. So if you're a mini muffin person, just know that Flapjacks have entered the chat.
I am a mini muffin guy. I like those. That used to be a nice little snack you could have.
I like it,
especially for like a breakfast.
It's like a blueberry muffin. Like I love a blueberry. I like to get a blueberry muffin from wherever the hell, Publix, even like the ones from the bakery. You slice it open, and then you put some butter in a pan, and then you maybe just grill it so all that sugar kind of crystallizes on the bottom of the muffin. That's what's up. That's what's up. I wrote myself a note here during Fat Boy News. I know that I got so much feedback, and people were calling in, hitting me up once I told everyone that I was a Weber boy and that I went out and got a Weber grill that I've been grilling on charcoal. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to go back, dude. I haven't had this much fun and enjoyed grilling in quite some time. Running the Weber, smoking foods in the Weber grill is kind of my new passion. I did some steaks on the from Wild Fork, of course, on the Weber last night, and we did smoked cream cheese before that.
Oh.
So there's just something about, like, I'm down these rabbit holes of figuring out how you can control the temperature, and you move the lid a certain direction, and it will bring the smoke over to this side versus this side. Your boy's deep in the Weber lifestyle, and takes a little bit of time. You gotta prep it up. You gotta get the charcoal going and all of that. But
I feel like you like that, though.
I do.
Yeah.
And for some reason, I think I've been fighting that my whole life, and I'm ready to stop the fight and just accept that I'm a charcoal guy.
Yeah, well, I think you're about to turn 40.
That is true. That is true.
You pride yourself on that stuff.
Charcoal, birds, and the weather is really all I need in this life. Phone lines blowing up. I imagine this has to be something mini muffin related. Senning Show. You're in the midst of Fat Boy News. What's up?
Hey, man, I got a funny little Debbie story.
Oh, okay, I'll take that bet.
So 4th grade, I bet the kid sitting across from me that he couldn't shove one of those peanut butter bars into his mouth all at the same time.
The Nutty Buddy?
Yeah, the Nutty Buddy. And he starts on one end and starts chewing it and putting it in his mouth, and all of a sudden he starts to gag, and everybody's looking at everybody, and then here it comes.
Allergic.
Pukes all over the table. Sympathetic pukers. It was like a scene out of a movie. Incredible.
Dude, I thought you were going to be like, yeah, he choked and died.
Yeah.
We lost him in school.
No,
isn't that?
Just puked all over everybody, and we all got in trouble.
That's
and,
just good old-fashioned childhood fun.
Yeah.
Doing terrible things to your friends and making them throw up and get embarrassed by everybody. That's just boys being boys.
Yeah, great. Yes, sir. Well, you guys have a great day.
Appreciate it. Were you ever a Choco Taco guy in the ice cream aisle?
So it wasn't the ice cream aisle. Because it's so funny because my mom loves Choco Tacos.
Which I don't think they're out there anymore.
She didn't know about it until we moved here. And she got one on a spur, and she ate it, and she was like trying to chase that high. We went to Eckerd's at the time and Walmart's and everything.
To find them? Just
she
because
would
they were
buy them
Yeah.
and she would bite into it and goes, not the same, not the same, not the same. And it would be like,
What?
none of them were the
Were
quality.
the one that she had the first time?
From an ice cream truck.
Oh, it was from
an
an ice cream truck.
So like we went like hours that day looking for them. I promise you. It was like she was pregnant and had a craving.
Is she still chasing the dragon? Is she still out there looking for Choco Tacos? Anytime she sees one, is she going to try it and find out if it matches the one from the ice cream truck?
I think it only reemerged for a bit when they left it and kind of brought it back. She goes, I think I need to go find it again. Well, that didn't work. We had them in our freezer for months, like boxes of them, and I would just offer it to friends. You want some Choco Tacos?
This was just a test batch. My mom's just looking for the very special. That's interesting because you would think that the Choco Taco is the brand name. Maybe they changed the recipe at some point, and she just happened to be right on the line of because growing up, my brother was always a Choco Taco kid. I was the ice cream cookie sandwich one at the ice cream truck. He always went Choco Taco.
I think her complaint, if I remember correctly, it's the wafer was like crunchy when she got it, and then when she got it, would just be soft
chewy.
and
How do you keep it? How do you keep it crunchy?
Yeah.
Well, I have one way. This is not a Choco Taco, but for those that like Dizzy's mom are out there looking for the next best thing, Oreo and Reese's are partnering up with Cold Stone Creamery. It's the only place you can get it on planet Earth. The cookies and peanut butter ice cream taco has just been launched at Cold Stone locations for $10.99. I'm not the best read on what's expensive and what's not.
Break me down. What's in it?
I guess they're making it fresh, so I think they're making it fresh. This dessert starts with a folded waffle taco shell, so it's going to be crunchy, with Cold Stone's limited time cookies and peanut butter ice cream, which blends Oreo cookie pieces and Reese's into the ice cream itself. From there, it's finished with a chocolate drizzle, then dipped in crushed Oreo cookies, and then topped with a Reese's peanut butter sauce drizzle, creating multiple layers of both brands in every bite.
Once you name all that, it sounds like
it's worth $10.99.
Yeah.
And for some reason, when I read it this morning, I was thinking like you go into the Cold Stone and it would be like in the freezer there, and you just buy it and leave. They are making these ice cream tacos fresh, so sure. And does that? I wonder if there's any chopping and Cold Stoning with the ice cream. Like, do you get the whole show and the da-da-da-da?
I thought that was all part of it.
You would like to think that if I'm paying $10.99, you better be mushing that up and singing a song or something right along with it.
Singing a song? They don't do that.
I think they do. I think they sing songs at Cold Stone Creamery. They absolutely do, actually. I don't know if they still do it, but they were definitely singing songs.
Like, what's a Cold Stone song?
Hey, it's Cold Stone.
It's about Cold Stone?
Yeah. It's like...
Oh, I thought it'd be like ice, baby.
We're the Cold Stone crew. Lucky for you. Here's a little Cold Stone on a spoon. I don't know.
You're right. It's tip songs.
Yeah, they used
Old
to sing.
Mick Cold Stone. We've been working on the Cold Stone, Tipping Me, sung to the tune of ABC, and Get Low.
Yeah.
Well, Get Low.
Get Low. They're doing Get Low. They're doing Lil Jon?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Employees sing the raunchy lyrics in a sweet PG manner. How would you even do that? Skeet. Cream. No, that sounds worse.
You don't have the Get Low. Hold on. Get Low Cold Stone lyrics. There's got to be a way to find out how they replace it. The Get Low. I think I might have it. Hold on. Stand by, everybody. There's a Cold Stone
comedy sing along.
Oh, I might have it here. I might have it. I might have a live performance of it.
Hell yeah.
Oh. Let's see. All right.
Did you know at Cold Stone we're supposed to sing for tips? Like anytime someone gives us a penny or more, we're supposed to sing a song that is renditioned for Cold Stone. I, of course, have my favorites and my least favorites for different reasons. Arguably, the best tip song is Get Low, or as I like to call it, To the Windows, to the Wall. This one would always shock customers because it's kind of a raunchy song, but we'd make it sound so sweet and PG. Usually it would lead to people paying us again to either sing that or sing another song because they were so...
If this prick doesn't sing the song,
right?
I'm going to burn this building down.
Shocked. As you know, some days you're just not feeling it. And imagine having to sing to people when you're having a bad day at work. So one of my favorite songs was Sprinkle Sprinkle Candy Bar, which was Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and I would definitely sing it at times 2 speed. There were never really rules about what songs you can and can't sing, and so
the whole thing was give me the lyrics. Dude, there is a Cold Stone song. This is a real website. coldstonesongs.livejournal.com.
Cold Stone Songs.
Coldstonesongs.
All right.
Well, actually, the website looks like it's dead, so clearly they have not been reloading it anytime soon.
I'm just gonna go to a Cold Stone, not order anything, just tip the guy. Just sing, bitch.
Just tip him. Just tip him
Yeah.
until he sings "Get Low" to you. I really want to know. I really.
Somebody has to, because if we can't find it, go to Cold Stone today and tag us.
I think I might have it. I might. This is my final try.
A penny. Or
This
more.
prick. We already heard you. We already heard you
Yeah,
doing
it's the
this.
Same guy.
This is the same guy.
Did you know I Cold Stone?
This is the same prick.
I hate this guy.
Yeah, he does suck. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Somebody sing us the Get Low Cold Stone song, would you?
Oh, what up, John? What up, Dizzy?
What
It's
up?
Ray from Tarpon. Listen, man, I don't know if you guys remember. Let me preface this really quick by saying I'm a pumpkin spice guy, right?
Okay.
So Little Debbie's has these little jack-o'-lanterns.
You found it?
No, I think I know what he's talking about. I'm getting excited about this guy's Little Debbie cupcakes.
So what you do is you take them. They're kind of flat, and they got the pumpkin filling inside of them, and you get some Cool Whip, and you put two of them together, dude, and you eat them, dude. They are absolutely amazing. Secondly, I want to say Choco Tacos are at Twisty Treats. So, Dizzy, talk to your mom about going out there, man. It's absolutely amazing. Love you both, man.
Appreciate you, brother.
You know the guy that attacked me at the 7-Eleven, he was obviously arrested for, the physical assault, but he also got a charge for stealing a Choco Taco.
That same day?
Yeah, no, at the same time.
That's what I'm saying.
No, it was all one thing. He
was going to rob you and kill.
He was going to
rob the place and kill you.
Dude, what a moment that would have been if he would have ended up stabbing me to death, and then the cops roll up and he's just chilling eating a Choco Taco on the curb.
And they like, you're doing okay? He's like, it's not the same.
He's like, I've been chasing it ever since. It's really gotten to me. They just don't taste the same anymore. Do you have from your childhood a favorite juice box? And I will allow Squeeze-Its.
Capri Sun.
Okay, good. We're on the same page there. This is pretty sweet. So Capri Sun is released something called, what the hell are they calling it? The Capri Sun Straw Pop. So they're only selling them at Walmart, or I'm sorry, only at Walmart.com beginning a couple days ago. They're $5 each, and it's a silicone large replica of the Capri Sun straw. Are you with me?
Okay.
So the weird straw that's got the angle on the bottom. So it's a big ass silicone version of that. And what you're supposed to do is pour your Capri Sun into that thing and then put it in the freezer.
Oh, okay.
And it then makes you a Capri Sun popsicle.
That's kind of cool.
It looks pretty. Dude, a Capri Sun popsicle. Why?
I'm not a popsicle
We have
guy,
to make it ourselves. Like, why did the Capri Sun people wait till the year 2026 to give us any version of a damn Capri Sun popsicle? That seems like it'd be a hit.
I mean, they're not really breaking the mold. You can get just like a straw, like a ice maker thing in dollar store and fill it with whatever. Now you got whatever you want. Orange cream.
Hold on, this is the commercial. There doesn't seem to be any. Do you remember what to me, there is a flavor, and I've kind of tried to figure this out my whole life. There is like a flavor that is Capri Sun. There's like the Capri Sun flavor.
Like, do I know the name of it?
Yes. I don't even know that I know for sure.
I would assume it's just Capri Sun Punch or whatever.
I think it's...
Or like Summer Punch or something like that. I feel like it has something like that.
I think it's, I think it's the Pacific Cooler.
Oh,
I think
that might be the name of it.
The Pacific Cooler is like the OG. Like if you just have that flavor that you remember from Capri Sun, I believe that it is the it's the Pacific Cooler. They sell them in bottles now, which every now and again I'll treat myself to one of those.
I think that might actually have been one of the newer ones.
Well, the Pacific Cooler?
Yeah, like
hell no.
We started with a fruit punch, I thought, and then we got to like the random cool flavors. Isn't it?
I don't know, dude. When I taste the Pacific Cooler, I feel like I'm tasting
first Capri Sun flavor. Let's see. Orange.
Oh, well, that's just,
wow. This was out since the 60s. Did you know that?
That's just a lie. I mean, I just read it a second ago.
Yeah.
That's just a lie. No, but I mean, I don't know that I've ever had an orange Capri Sun in my entire life.
Yeah, I didn't even know they existed till literally now.
rightfully so. But dude, the only problem with Capri Suns is that you'll just suck them down. So now, like over near the juice aisle, you can get a big ass jug of all the different flavors of Capri Sun.
Yeah,
dude, that bad boy in the cooler on a hot summer day make you feel right.
I feel the issue with the Capri Sun, like you said, like you'll slam that quick. Yeah. Drink it in like two things and you like squeeze it or whatever, and then you're just kind of just sucking on saliva that's going down the straw and back in,
and whatever other foreign objects hang at the bottom of a Capri Sun pouch. Yeah, dude, those bottles are what's up. They really are. I might have to go get one today.
I feel like the bottles, though, I think it being in that.
It takes away some of the flavor.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
Hey there, John. Sitting it dizzy. It's Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream here.
Hey, Dusty, how you doing, bud? Thanks for checking in, man. Live from the afterlife.
I'm calling because it sounds like you had some hard times lately, Daddy. Let me tell you about hard times. Hard times when you're trying to get caffeinated in your curling machines, acting more like a Horace Hogan than a Hulk Hogan. Now that's hard times. Hard times when you're trying to throw a pool party, but you end up in a hotel lobby broadcasting the A's and babies.
Dude, you got a snort out of me, dude. That was a legitimate snore. You had me really going through the Keurig, but then once you hit the Asian babies in the lobby, that really hit me
And
right.
dropped the mic on
Yeah,
us.
he really did. I didn't have to kick him out of here. I didn't even have to interrupt him like Margaret doesn't like. The last thing that I feel the need to touch on, I've shared with the world my appreciation. This isn't just a me thing. I think that if you could, in a vacuum, try to find out a food item that didn't exist 20 years ago that is the most popular now. I don't know if that's confusing, but like something that didn't really exist when we were growing up that much. If they were out there, we weren't getting them a bunch. That came on the scene that now is a staple in homes. I think stoners love them. I love them. We've talked about them at length. It's the Uncrustable.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The Uncrustable started from the bottom, now we here. Like they really came on the scene and took over. And I've seen other people, there's other brands that'll catch my eye, people trying to do it fancier, people trying to do it with protein, maybe healthier. But leave it to the OG who says they're here to take the throne. The people who probably make I would imagine they got to be the number one jelly maker on earth, at least grape jelly. Welch's Grape People, the family farmer owned, is now stepping into the game of whatever the hell you call it, Uncrustable, a pocket version. Here's the thing. They're selling it on the fact that not only is it better, it is 50% bigger than a regular Uncrustable.
Oh, that's going to get me.
And they've got Concord grape jelly, strawberry jam, or mixed fruit spread, which I'd probably start with the grape jelly.
Yeah, the OGs.
To me, it's going to come down to the bread, because when I have an Uncrustable, it is crazy to me that they were able to freeze it, and then by the time you eat it, it really does feel and taste like Wonder Bread, just good old fashioned. Not fresh white bread, but whatever white bread would be. Like they've been able to maintain the integrity of the bread, which I think is important.
Yeah, I definitely like to freeze mine, and then I'll eat it almost right away.
Dude, I'll eat them when I like it. There's that perfect spot where the peanut butter is almost still kind of frozen, so it gives you like a little bit of a crunch, but then the jelly is gooey at that point.
Now, you said something that exists now that didn't exist then. I feel like this used to exist back in the day. We all ate it. We all loved it. With the red stick, the little cracker with the cheese.
Oh, yeah.
Do those exist anymore?
I bet you they're still out there.
Because I feel like that and then they evolved it and they just had the rolls of sticks and you could dip them in. I feel like I don't see those anymore. Maybe I'm an adult and I just don't notice them.
Yeah, without children. The red stick cracker snack refers to the nostalgic Ritz Handy Snacks. The iconic 90s treat featured a plastic red spatula used to spread processed cheese onto Ritz crackers. They retired the red sticks. They retired the red sticks in 2019 because go figure, it was bad for the environment.
How many red sticks were ruining our ecosystem?
Dude, they took everything. Dude, they took our straws. They took our red sticks. They
really pussyified our
They
world,
really did, dude. Between the therapy and the red sticks, our society's crumbling. By the way, the Welch's, this has not been an advertisement for Walmart today, but that's where you can find the Capri Sun straw popsicle maker. And as of right now, the Welch's Real PB&J's only available at Walmart's. Which I just don't make it in to do my grocery shopping, no offense. But I might have to make a special trip for these bad boys. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, it's time for John's Joints. We're going to dig into a bunch of stuff. A local story, man. You want to... When you made that comment yesterday about being bored, it wasn't because of a news story that you saw. Because I don't even think this news story was out yet.
No.
Dude, because some local teens committed what can only be described as a horrific crime. And the reason they did it? Because they were bored. I'll tell you what they did and a bunch more coming up next in John's Joints. Keep it locked to 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw radio. Hawkins Hawkins Home Service Co., the joys of home ownership. There's a bunch of them, but it can be stressful as well, especially if you got multiple things that you need to get fixed and you don't know who to call. To find one trustworthy, reputable source to do one job is a lot. But when you go with Hawkins, it's all under one roof. One call really does handle it all. Electrical, plumbing, HVAC, even pool repair. Get that pool in peak condition for the back half of the summer. Make sure the AC is well maintained. You don't want any toilet problems really ever. So make sure if you find yourself in need, you go with a company that you can trust, that has guaranteed work and technicians you can trust inside your home. 10% off for Bone listeners when you use them for the first time. You can even book online. Hawkins Service CO. HawkinsHomeServiceCO.com. Hawkins, one call, handles it all.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. 102.5 The Bone is making your summer a little more American-er. With the Hooters All-American Summer. Because there's nothing more American than ice-cold Budweiser and Hooters wings. Hell yeah! Sorry, where was I? Oh, yeah. Whether you're watching the Rays, do it at Hooters all summer long. And enjoy 250 Budweiser pints. Plus, join Mike Calta Friday, July 24th from 11 till 1 for a Bone liquid lunch at Hooters in Port Richey. Register to win a trip to NYC to see the Rays take on the Yankees. Details at theboneonline.com. 250 Budweiser pints and a trip to NYC from Hooters, Budweiser, and 102.5 The Bone.
Car accident? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
MSC Cruises feel so stylish and European. Let's espresso and gelato.
Espresso and gelato? Those aren't verbs.
Yeah, on MSC Cruises they are.
Oh, well, in that case, I'm into the American stuff. Let's coffee and soft serve.
Sounds like a plan. Maybe later we can chaise lounge and espadrille?
I think you mean pool chair and flip-flop.
For a limited time, get up to 30% off cruises. Plus, get up to $500 onboard credit and kids sail free. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
Hey, folks. Vinny the Blue Bear here, Captain of Comfort. If your AC can't beat the Florida heat, call the team with a perfect 5-star rating and over 500 Google reviews. Right now, get 0% financing for 60 months on a brand new AC system. And do yourself a favor. Never install, never repair until you talk to the bear.
5-star service. Call Blue Bear.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
ZipRecruiter. This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-292-4541 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-292-4541. That's 800-292-4541. What do you have to lose? Call 800-292-4541. Again, 800-292-4541.
Hey, it's Mike Calta.
Calty here to tell you about my friends at Stingray Chevrolet in Plant City. Their inventory showdown event is on. Over 500 new Chevys must go. Shop their best offers of summer. And have you heard trade-in values are up? Trade in now for a lower payment. Now's the time to lock it in. These one-time savings. Visit stingraychevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
Are you looking for the best advice on home financing? Tune in every Saturday morning at 11 o'clock on 102.5 The Bone. With over 35 years in the mortgage business, the Loan Arranger is your key to smart financing.
Attention Tampa Bay roofing companies. CMG Tampa just completed an in-depth homeowner research study focused on roofing behaviors, buying habits, and decision-making. We discovered what homeowners trust most, what makes them choose one roofer over another, and what concerns stop them from moving forward. Want a free analysis of the results before your competitors get it? Email research@theboneonline.com today.
This hour of Real Raw Radio is sponsored by Achieva Credit Union. Banking for good. 102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, back to Senning Show. It's time for John's Joint with your host, John Senning.
This is Senning Show. It's time for John's Joints. We light up the news of the day, pass it around, make it feel as good as it can. Some nuggets of life. I consider this the unofficial theme song of John's Joints. Burn One by Fortunate Youth, if you ever wondered. I am John Senning. He is Dizzy. And one of the comedians that'll be performing at the pretty much damn sold out Just Call Mo Comedy Jam going down August 8th at Side Splitters. He is Drew R. Garabo.
Hey, we got any fans of Cancer in the house tonight? Hello. Just hang on. Not a good opener, it turns out.
Boy, I think sometimes, you know what? You never know the crowd. Like, hypothetically, like I hear, like Tony Hinchcliffe will always tell people when they're saying they're going out and trying open mics, and they're like, oh, well, this killed at an open mic or this didn't. They go, well, where was the open mic? Like, who were these people that you were trying to make laugh? Like, I think that if you were ever to try anything like that, I think that, like, you'd be speaking to a crowd that maybe isn't on a Drew Garabo type level. At the Just Call Mo Comedy Jam, that will be a Drew Garabo friendly crowd on that day, I would think.
See, I would have thought it's someone that just kind of knows your style. Like Big Jay Okerson walked out and was like, who's a fan of HIV? People would laugh.
Right.
And they'd be like, okay, what's he about to go into?
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. If I were doing open mics, it would be enjoyable to have the challenge of no one there knowing me or who I am and to try to win them over, as opposed to at Side Splitters, it'll be a very favorable crowd.
Yeah,
I was.
It is interesting that you bring up that idea of like knowing the comedian or being there for the comedian, because I think there are certain comedians that, like, if you are not there to see them, like if you went somewhere and they were an opener for somebody that you really liked, or you just popped in on a show because you didn't know them, like, to me, there are comedians that if you aren't there for them, then they're probably not for you. Not saying that would be your style, but I think the weirder you get, the less likely it is that it'll be like mass appeal at that point.
Yeah, Dice 88. Like they knew as soon as he took the stage. If you had never seen him before, and this guy comes out in a leather jacket and lights a cig, and people are going crazy, you'd be like, "What is going on?"
It's
here?
like you got to be in on the bit a little bit to appreciate certain comedians. We didn't talk about it when you were in here, but damn, Shane Gillis selling out Lincoln Financial Field, breaking the record to almost 78,000 people to go see comedy is really something else. Especially, I was talking with Danielle about it, about just the craziness of there was a moment in his life where he thought he effed up his whole career. He thought he ruined everything and got kicked off SNL. If he goes on SNL, I would venture to think he doesn't sell out Lincoln Financial Field.
That's a good point.
Yeah, and I mean, bringing out Chappelle and Big J opened for him.
Oh, yeah.
And Matt McCusker as well. So I think the Philly tie-in has a lot to do with it. All Philly guys.
It's a great story of like you think like one door closes, but that other opens. Like it's kind of like with relationship. You think that's the one, but it's like no, you need to leave that so you can move on to something more important.
Very difficult to see at the time, though.
I heard you say that yesterday. Oh, you were talking about people getting fired.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Oh, yeah, perfect tie-in.
Yeah.
You were talking about that yesterday. I think the ultimate comparison, and I'm not sure how familiar you are with him, Drew, but I think he's about to get into another level of mainstream. Cam Patterson from Kill Tony originally. So he took the path that maybe Shane thought he wanted to take. He got on SNL. He all of a sudden feels like a mainstream darling. He was on the Today Show yesterday.
Oh, really?
Like his social media is cleaned up. He is probably within the top 2 or 3 main characters in a brand new Kevin Hart movie that's going to come out on Netflix. And then I look at that and I go, but I don't see him selling out a stadium ever. Like there's just different, specifically when it comes to being a comedian, I think you can take different paths and you can grind it out as a stand-up and have a podcast and take it that way. Or you go, I'm going to be on Saturday Night Live. I'm going to be in movies. I'm going to try this and, different paths. But yeah, Cam Patterson, I think will be, by the time it's all said and done, closer to a Kevin Hart than to a Shane Gillis.
And thank God there's so many different comedians these days, because how starved are we for joy right now? Like we need people to make us laugh.
And I think that, that pendulum that we always talk about, specifically with comedy, I think that's what happened, is that there was this, everybody's buttholes were puckered so tight where it's like, what's offensive? The moments like where Shane Gillis doesn't make it to Saturday Night Live. And I think a mixture of people just being over it and craving laughter that was all but washed away. Like I don't think I asked either of you. Did either of you watch Louis C.K.'s new special?
No.
We had one.
Probably 3 weeks old on Netflix. And I'm watching, I go, this guy was canceled and he's out here he probably had at least 2 or 3 questionable, like borderline child sex type jokes. And I just go, what a world where you can now come back from what you did. Netflix will give you a platform and you still feel like you can go out there and do whatever the hell you wanted to do.
When we really think about it, look, it's bad to jerk off in front of ladies, but he has permission. I mean, like,
I feel you, JoJo. Yeah,
I'm not trying to go all Joge, but like, there were comedians with whom he was familiar. He asked before he whipped it out. Is it a power dynamic? Sure, but like, should he have been exiled to Comedy Island? I don't know.
Better than me. I just get drunk and send them to JoJo and staff.
That's the thing. You just put it next to the remote and fire it off and ask questions later. Yeah, it is. And it's also like, that's the perfect example of bad choice, sure. maybe not great in a lot of ways, but like taking the most pristine version of a moral compass and then applying it to a comedian. You know what I mean? Like not everybody always is going to live up to your standards or the golden standard of how you act. And then it's like, well, you can't have didn't he have a big movie going on that got pulled at the time? Was he
CK?
doing
Yeah, right at that time. And I think it was called Daddy's Home or something like that.
He got that. I'm either getting them mixed up or they were going to do it together. Was Aziz involved in that as well?
Oh, I don't know.
I Love You, Daddy. Close.
Yeah. So close.
Yeah. And, Aziz, another example of somebody who.
Oh, that was unfortunate.
It was weird, but he's just now starting to dip his toe back into it. I remember it was like a girl who said, I just remember he said she said he gave her like the claw, like he like put her fingers in his mouth or put his fingers in her mouth when she didn't ask for it or something, which, that's not a great move, but it's like you cease to exist move. Like you can't be a comedian anymore.
Yeah, what has he done? It was that one random movie with Seth Rogen.
Oh yeah, he did the one with Keanu, the Angel one, and now he's been playing. He's playing the director of the FBI on SNL.
Oh yeah,
he's on SNL now.
Yeah,
well, I think doing guest spots.
A recurring. What's that guy's name? Why can't I think of his name?
Aziz Ansari?
No, the guy, the Indian FBI guy.
Oh, Kash Patel.
Kash Patel. He's doing the Kash Patel type situation.
There was a time when Louis, I thought he was the funniest man. When that show Louis on FX was out, that was flat out brilliant.
I think he still is up there. I mean, he's one of those guys like you talk about, like comedy and like joke. Like he's got stories in there, but he'll also just fire off a couple one-liners real quick in kind of an old school type fashion. I still think he's very, very, very funny. Probably never going to have his own show again, but he's in his sweet spot. We saw him after the cancellation, like not too long after. He did a couple dates, and we saw him at Side Splitters, a one-off show, and it was pretty damn funny.
To see him in that room must have been so cool,
dude. To more interesting than that was I went to that show with Anna Hummel and the Homemade Man. Yeah.
You were the third wheel.
I was the third wheel
on the HMB.
Yeah, I was the 3 in the HMB on that on that day. What a time.
Must have been interesting.
Well, we were all friends. We all worked here at that time. It was a different era. It was a different world. John's Joints brought to you by Bubble Down Car Wash. If you like keeping your car clean every single day, Bubble Down is the way to go. They've got that unlimited membership plan that allows you to go through as many times as you like. Is your car clean today, dirty tomorrow? Go right back on through. Take advantage of the beautiful facility and the staff that's always looking out for you. They've got locations in Tampa, Brandon, Riverview, Wesley Chapel, Palm Harbor, Spring Hill, South Tampa, and now a new one that is on Belcher in Clearwater. Make your way in today, and you will have the cleanest car in town every time you bull down. Diz just sent along a note yesterday, and we talked a little bit about the beginning of the show. I'm not sure if you heard it, about the idea of how kids today can't fathom being bored.
Yeah.
And how like creativity and all sorts of great things come from a bored child's mind. And now it's entertain me, put my YouTube on, give me my tablet, whatever it may be. Kids just aren't bored the way that they once were.
Yeah, I loved you guys launching that discussion, and as soon as you started talking about it, it resonated with me because I am the way I am now because I was tremendously bored. I would always get sent to my room. This is before video games. I'd have to find ways to amuse myself or read books or both.
Dude, I was thinking later in the day about being bored, and like if you had to say during a certain window of my childhood was like my number one bored activity, we loved jumping off of things. Like as dumb as that is, like we would take every pillow, every blanket from every couch and bed and then stack it up and then find the highest point that we could jump off of. Like that was, I think, our boredom buster.
Yeah.
And that transitioned into, me and my brother still talk about this because it's the weirdest thing ever. And it's very hard to explain. So we had a bunk bed, and there was a gap between the bed and the wall.
Okay.
So we would take, this is so weird. We would take dog gates, and we would set them up so they're like positioned, like they're overhead of you like a roof. You're in between the bunk bed and the wall, and the dog gates are made to be the ceiling in this makeshift fort. Yes. Then we would take everything we could find in the house, from actual weight plates to chairs, to anything that was big enough, and we would stack it on top of the gate.
Okay.
And then we would this is really weird. We would take a dog leash and connect it to the gate, and then we would get on the floor and like curl up in a ball and usually put like pillows over our head, and then we would pull the gate so that everything fell down on top of us, and we were like trapped underneath all of the random items in the house. And that was a real big one for a long time.
Beat that, kids.
Dude,
you were never that bored.
There's your tablet.
That is true. That is boredom right there until you've done that. Another option, though, and kids cope in different ways, different ages. Another option for being bored in the modern day is almost brutally murdering homeless people. Tampa police arrested 3 teenagers on attempted murder and hate crime charges following a violent spree on July 13th that has left a man fighting for his life in critical condition. The violence began around 2:30 a.m. July 13th when police say 3 young males approached a man in his mid-40s and a woman in her mid-30s being homeless, sleeping around on the streets. The group hurled insults and threw rocks, striking the woman in the back of the head before running away. She was not severely injured, and the victims did not immediately report the attack. Hours later, over off Nebraska, beautiful countryside there. They found a man in his mid-60s lying unresponsive and badly beaten behind a closed business less than a quarter mile away. They take this guy to the hospital. He's got a traumatic brain injury. He's still on a ventilator. And to boil it all down to you, there were 3 teenagers, 13, 14, and 16, that beat the hell out of this homeless guy to the point where they might have killed him still.
Jeez.
They asked him, why'd you do it? We were bored. We were bored.
Kids need to learn how to handle boredom, man.
This was not random mischief. This was targeted violence coming from TPD's deputy chief. These were hate crimes targeting individuals. I've never heard of that before.
What?
I'm sorry if I'm asking a stupid question. They have a hate crime charge, and they're saying it was a hate crime because they targeted these individuals specifically because they were homeless.
I didn't know that.
Like, can anything be,
Really?
Can
I thought we remember the guy who owned the store and then he sprayed that lady. I thought that was considered a hate crime because she was homeless.
Oh yeah.
And that's what
I
he got in
remember
trouble
that.
for. You remember that? Yeah, it was like a lady.
Good memory, because I did not. So hypothetically,
Yeah,
I'm
here
going
we
far
go.
outside of
Yeah,
the bounds.
yeah.
But like, if we're out and about,
Yeah.
and if the 3 of us are there, and somebody whispers to a guy that does not know us and goes, "Hey, see those 3 guys? They're on the radio in Tampa," and he goes, "I hate radio hosts. I hate them."
Oh, Sean's friend. Okay, yeah, I'm with you.
So he then comes and assaults us with a baseball bat for no other reason other than we are on the radio. Can anything be a hate crime if it's the reason for why you assault somebody?
I don't think so. I think it needs to be a protected group, like an ethnicity,
religion,
people experiencing homelessness.
Okay.
I think.
Well,
I don't want to be assaulted.
Federal and state laws specifically protected groups. While definitions can vary slightly, race, ethnicity, religion, disability, sexual orientation, gender or gender identity, national origin, or color. So obviously we're the homeless.
We're unprotected.
The homeless. Keep that in mind if you ever think about beating up a homeless guy. You could catch an extra charge for that.
Well, the 2 of us weren't thinking about it. Did you see the, speaking of gender misidentification, did you see that video from UCF?
Oh, that was UCF?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I knew that was
The purple-haired
that was in
person?
or Orlando.
Yeah, in the library.
Yeah, that video has gone very, very viral. Hold on, let me see if I can let me see if I can find it. Real
That
quick.
poor shim, it just lost its mind.
Hold on. Is it full of profanity?
No, I don't think there's. I don't think there's any.
All right, let's give it a try. I sent it to myself on
The
X.
stolen vehicle. Can we get another unit to deal with Jay Lee here? He is
Somebody
having a
says
breakdown.
She's yelling she.
Just say the right pronoun. What do you say?
7351.
Stop threatening me! Yeah, lower your voice. Leave me alone! Leave me alone!
Oh, dude, he hit the Britney.
Yeah, Chris Crocker
the quote. Leave him alone.
I want no, it's too late now. It's too late now. He's going to be taken away.
I love that.
He needs
Are these cops actively messing with this person?
Yes. Keep saying.
I want to hear the Green Day song "She" with that instead.
tickling me! Just say she! Please just tell them to use the right pronouns.
Dude, this is a bit. Dude, this is gonna come out. This is This is one of these online pranksters with a new bit.
Please! You know it's causing me a lot of distress. Put your stuff down.
Just based on the hair alone, I think it's a bit. Like the hair is very. I don't know that it's a wig, but like something about the hair makes me feel like this is a costume and not somebody who is actually.
No. Put your hands behind your back. No. Get down on the ground.
Sir, get down.
Come on, man.
Get down. Hey! Get down. Leave me alone.
Yeah, that person's having a bit of a
crisis.
A mental health crisis. I would say.
I don't know if I want to say this. I'm going to say it anyway.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, come on,
we were
guys.
going to Tropicana. Do you remember when we for the watch parties we went in and I was like, "All right, you ladies have a good day," and you looked at me and you go, "I don't think those were both ladies."
Oh yes, I do.
Every time since I kept doing that, and every time I drove off, I go, "I think John was right."
Yeah.
I keep doing this to this person.
Look at me. We're growing.
Yeah.
We're growing. We're growing together. Another day, another major company firing everybody. The Walt Disney Company has unleashed a bloodbath across its entertainment empire. The Mouse House announced several hundred layoffs as of today in its third round of cuts this year, affecting the Disney Entertainment Television, ESPN, corporate divisions, and Disney Studios. Pixar's animation studio was hit the hardest within the film division. How crazy is that the bread and butter of Pixar has to be Toy Story?
Yes, sir.
So Toy Story 5 comes out, kills the game like everybody knew it was. And then on the heels of that, they're going to fire everybody that works for the company. Disney has not confirmed how many Pixar workers lost their jobs, but a source say that it's probably about 116 to 130 people who have been fired. Many of the Pixar cuts were concentrated in production and operations and reflected the studio's current state of projects rather than any single movie's performance. So, I mean, it's just... I don't want to speculate that AI and other factors have a hand in this, but you've got to think more things can and are being done by non-human entities that you can get away with firing a bunch of people.
Yeah, and how do you feel if you're Ryan Clark, fired from your $2 million a year job so that they can pay Pat McAfee $65 million a year?
Yeah, but I don't know that Pat McAfee's ever going to be worth $65 million in my mind, but Ryan Clark, to me...
If I had to say, though, sorry to interrupt, I know nothing what it's like not getting paid so other people in your company get paid. Cannot relate at all, Drew.
Dude, that was very responsible if you did not say other white people. Look at you.
He's made a lot of progress.
He really has.
You've really softened him up.
He's stopped misgendering and he stopped making things racial. You're really moving along. I always just thought he was like the most hated guy ever.
Same.
Like everything I ever see about Ryan Clark, it's never good. And I know there was I think I heard you play the clip yesterday where he was like, I think ESPN deeply hates when athletes come at the other analyst and degrade their opinions for not being athletes, because it may just seem like a dig in a moment, but if that becomes the general tone, you're losing credibility. Like if you have athletes that play the game telling people that are just analysts that their opinion means nothing and they'll never understand, how many times can you hear that from athletes before you go, yeah, why the hell am I listening to any of these pricks that didn't actually play the game?
It's a great point, and they can be 100% right in that I would take a former athlete's insight more than I would take someone who never played the game, but you just can't devalue your product by saying that on the air. You know?
Oh, geez, sorry.
What's happening?
Yeah, I was trying to find it. Have you seen the clip that's going around now?
I'm doing well, man. You know, I got to talk about...
How's it going, RC?
Jesus. Of Pat McAfee burying Ryan Clark on his show.
Oh, yeah. When Ryan was on the show?
Yeah.
He
on Pat McAfee show?
Yeah,
You buried him?
It was a couple months ago, I think.
Yeah.
Annihilated.
I got to talk about...
No, this was years back. This is in 2020.
Oh.
How's it going, RC?
Bro, I'm doing...
I don't know why...
It's got the music
I don't
on
know
it.
why all these versions have the music. Oh, well.
Bro, I'm doing well, man. You know, I got to talk about people who kind of wear football uniforms but don't really play football.
Ryan, have you ever tackled somebody on a football field?
Yes.
Okay. Have you ran with a football in an NFL game? Have you had a rush?
No, I have not.
Oh. That's weird. Have you thrown a pass in the NFL?
I have not.
Have you
This music is so unnecessary.
scored in an NFL game?
I actually have not.
Oh! There's a lot of things, I think, that make up a football game. You know what I mean? Like tackling, running, passing, kicking, blocking. I've done them all. I've done every single one of them.
He has,
You've
too.
done what? 2 out of the 7 probably. Who's more of a football player, Ryan?
I think it was done in a fun
How's it
way.
going, RC?
Jesus.
Bro,
I'm over it. I'm over it. Jeez. Why does the one version with music be the one that
I don't know. I hate that.
that gets it? So either way, I think media, whether it's movies, entertainment, however you look at it, I hate to say that I think that is our future, but I think seeing mass layoffs. I mean, we saw it within our own industry at iHeart, and I think like Disney and iHeart are probably closer together in overall vibe and goals than you would think on paper. Like I think mega media company, there's entertainment, yes, but at the end of the day, they're going to care more about the dollars than they are the people who work there.
And we are very, very fortunate to work for people directly like Jason and John and indirectly like Rob and above him who care about radio, who honestly care about us and providing a service to the community.
Shout out to Pete.
What up, Pittsburgh? We love you, buddy.
Go to the bowl, baby.
Yeah.
Dude, so while I was getting that stupid video that played in front of me 10 times, I think I brought this up maybe even last week, and I guess it's officially official, and I love that the Hollywood Reporter, this is the exact headline, Days of Thunder 2, Jonathan Levine to direct Tom Cruise in Paramount's racing sequel, Vroom Vroom. That's the actual headline. Oh. Paramount is finally putting the pedal to the floor on a sequel to Days of Thunder, giving the keys to Jonathan Levine as a director for the new Tom Cruise vehicle. He's on board to star in the follow-up to his 1990 racing drama and is producing with Jerry Bruckheimer, who will be back. One of the producers of the original. The feature is intended to be Tom Cruise's next movie that he does. That's exciting. I wonder, you probably will not ever, I don't know how they are these days. I don't know that Kidman and Tom Cruise can be around each other anymore.
I don't know. You know, Savannah's an extra in that movie.
In Days of Thunder. In Days of Thunder?
That's cool. Yeah.
That's pretty sweet. I'm trying to think.
I don't know if I like the director. Jonathan Levine.
What's he do?
Looking at it, it's Warm Bodies, 50-50, Snatch the night before. Like, he doesn't have any action movies, especially anything to do with racing.
You better be a NASCAR.
So kind of.
Who's the old guy? I know you've never seen Days of Thunder, but the old guy, he just died. Oh, God. Oh, I'm so sad. I love the guy.
Ed O'Neill.
No, I love him so much.
Ed Harris.
He's dead. No, he's still alive.
Wilford Brimley.
No.
Reuben
This is a
Clanahan.
legend. This is a living
Don Simpson.
I know how I'll get it. I'm so sad that I'm going to need to get it. The Great Santini.
Oh, Duvall. Robert Duvall.
Duvall's dead as well. So no Kidman, no Duvall.
I never saw the original.
I don't know.
I should see it.
I mean, you should. It's got a hell of a cast. It's pretty good.
You remember the Kenny Rogers racing movie? Six Pack?
I feel like you've told me about this, but I don't believe that I've seen it. Is it like bootlegging racing, or is it actually like NASCAR racing?
I think Kenny Rogers is like a circuit driver, and he's got 6 kids or something like that, which is the Six Pack. It's been a long time since I've seen it.
The Days of Thunder, was that right here? Or am I getting Canada mixed up?
Oh, no, we never had a Days of Thunder
You
ride.
guys had a Days of Thunder ride?
It wasn't like a roller coaster. It was where you go in the seats.
Still, that would be fun.
It was pretty dope. Yeah, they had... Damn, I thought that was here at
That would be
Universal.
cool.
Yeah, that was a pretty good one.
I would really love
Cole
that.
Trickle.
Yeah, Cole Trickle, hell of a driver.
That's his name, Cole Trickle?
That was Tom Cruise's name in the movie.
Rubbin' is racing,
C
brother.
Trickle?
Rubbin's racing, brother. Never forget it. Let me touch on this real quick before we go to break. Another development, because we haven't heard much about it. The Pinellas Suncoast Transit Authority has reached a potential $300,000 settlement to resolve 37 claims from the Clearwater Ferry passengers who were injured during an April 2025 crash. The board of directors will review the proposed settlement at their Wednesday meeting. If approved, the agency said the $300,000 would be split between the 37 passengers. That seems a little light. The settlement would end the PSTA's liability and any future exposure to medical or defense costs, according to the documents detailing the proposal. And you may remember Jeff Knight driving the boat, a local business owner, arrested and charged with leaving the scene of an accident with serious injury and death, although he and his team still dispute those claims made by the prosecution. Are we waiting? Oh, yeah. Knight's criminal case remains ongoing. Last update, scheduled to go to trial in February of next year.
Okay.
Will people still care about that by then?
Not as much.
Will that be something? I remember when this first happened.
Oh, man.
It was the #1 news story, and I wonder if by the time the trial comes around, probably just based on his connections to the community and how long he's been around, people will probably still be very interested. And if it goes to it's going to go to that would be a jury trial. That feels like it'd be juicy.
Oh,
You got the people that are on the boat. You got the people that are on the ferry. What was said? What is he saying that people are going to directly dispute? That feels like it could be an interesting trial.
And wasn't there a pregnant lady on the boat?
No, there was a baby.
Okay.
They had like a fresh baby on the boat. Which
And
is crazy.
she wanted to get back, but he didn't want to take her or something like that.
Some variation of that, I think. I forget where the baby, because that almost feels like a good excuse. And I think they're saying he left. So I would go, I had a baby. I have a child, and I gotta get back. But I don't remember exactly what the story was with the damn baby.
It's gonna be a juicy trial.
It really, really is. All right, don't go anywhere. When we come back, we got some more joints to fire up when we get back, including but not limited to, dude. Often you'll be scrolling through social media and you'll see like beachgoers didn't notice that there was a shark just feet away from them. And it's like some sort of pussy ass shark. This one has to be one of the scariest up from above videos ever taken. great white shark just feet away from some small children. We'll give you the details on that and a bunch more. Don't go anywhere. Keep it locked to 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw radio. Started that today. It's going well.
You don't know how you met me. You don't know why you can't turn.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Stream Real Raw Radio live. Anytime on the free 102.5 The Bone app. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Road construction in the right lane block. Courtney Campbell Causeway westbound toward Rocky Point. 275 southbound past Ashley Drive. Left shoulder blockage. Earlier multi-vehicle incident in Pinellas. Road construction with the right lane closed. East Lake Road northbound between Keystone and Trinity. Not doing too badly otherwise. This is Eric with traffic.
Hey, it's Alex Flores from Furman Chevrolet in Brandon. You know, as a veteran, it's important to me that men and women who serve our country always feel welcome here because you deserve it. And there's a reason we're #1 Chevy dealer in Tampa. At Furman Chevy Brandon, we say yes. Yes to transparent pricing, no dealer add-ons, no inflated markups. Yes to paying top dollar for your trade. And from me personally to all my brothers and sisters who served in the armed forces, yes, you are always welcome here. Come see us on Adamo Drive or visit FurmanChevy.com. Furman Chevy of Brandon. Together, let's drive.
Neighbors close or just close enough. Create your own space while celebrating America's 250th. Fence Outlet brings privacy homes start to finish. Call today for Fence Outlet's 250th celebration specials. FenceOutlet.com.
Oh, say can you save all month long at Crown Honda's Star Spangled Sales Event. Get big booming savings on new Honda Civics, $169 a month, or new Honda Accords, only $217 a month. Plus, to help you celebrate America's 250th birthday, we're giving you a $250 gas gift card with your new Honda purchase. Don't miss the Star Spangled Sales Event at Crown Honda, the better way to buy and service. Call 800-722-6439 for complete details.
This is Mav, spokespeople for Veteran Air, the home services company proud to serve you. Other than Freebird, I'm the most electrifying bird you'll hear on the radio. No, you know what? Including Freebird, because no one does electric like Veteran Air. Our electricians are experts at installations and repairs, big and small. And for a limited time, we're providing free home electrical safety inspections. Shocked? Well, don't be. Visit veteranair.com to learn more. Veteran Air.
Hey, it's Mike Calty here to tell you about my friends at Stingray Chevrolet in Plant City. Their inventory showdown event is on. Over 500 new Chevys must go. Shop their best offers of summer. And have you heard trade-in values are up? Trade in now for a lower payment. Now's the time to lock it in. These one-time savings. Visit stingraychevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been diagnosed with mesothelioma, call us now. $30 billion was set aside for meso victims. And in most cases, your claim is settled out of court without a jury trial. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Start your next chapter at Hillsborough College. At HC, we offer a dynamic learning environment and leadership opportunities, and over 200 academic programs that will prepare you for the workforce. With hands-on learning, fast-track programs, flexible schedules, and affordable tuition, your future is within reach. Soar to new heights at Hillsborough College and register now at hcfl.edu.
The Ford summer sale is on at Furman Ford, Clearwater's big Ford store. What does that mean for you? Well, now through August 31st, qualified buyers who finance through Ford Motor Credit get 0% APR financing for 36 months. No payments for 90 days and a complimentary maintenance plan for 2 years. Plus, $1,000 in manufacturer savings off MSRP on any new 2026 Ford F-150, Bronco, Escape, Explorer, or Mustang. And at Furman Ford, they've got over 450 new Fords to choose from. Check out that big, beautiful showroom on US 19 or online at FurmanFord.com.
On BritBox, there is a place where stories twist like cobblestone roads, grand manners hide secrets, and stakes are higher than seaside cliffs. Find places worth getting lost in on BritBox. Watch new series like The Other Bennett Sister from the world of Jane Austen and A Woman of Substance starring Golden Globe winner Brenda Blethyn. If you want to get away, you're in the right place. Stream the best of British TV on BritBox. Free trial at BritBox.com.
Most of us are one good deal away from finally replacing that worn-out rug, fixing up the backyard, or getting the bedroom we actually want. Good news, that deal's almost here. Wayfair's Black Friday and July sale. Get up to 80% off area rugs and up to 60% off outdoor and bedroom furniture. Shop Wayfair's huge selection of styles and find the piece to fit your style, budget, and space. Plus, free shipping. Black Friday in July ends July 27th. Shop today at wayfair.com.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
Summer storms are coming. To get your home storm ready, just call Patrick and Heather Thomas at Bolt Electric for surge protection, backup generators, and all things electrical. Online at boltelectric.com.
Elysian Space Dust IPA presents the second annual St. Pete Grunge Fest, Friday night, August 7th at Janice Live, featuring the best Pearl Jam, Foo Fighters, and Alice in Chains tribute bands. Get your tickets for only $10.25 now at janicelive.com.
This isn't drive-through injury law. It's made to order. Vera and Vera.
Tampa. Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Toyota.com.
I'm meteorologist Jim Weber, the Sky Tower Weather Center. Partly cloudy skies for today. We're going to see less wind around for today as well. Daytime high of 92 degrees. Then for tonight, scattered clouds. May see an evening shower around. That rain chance about 30%. Overnight low down to 79. As we head into Thursday, partly cloudy, hot and dry. That rain chance only about 20% with a daytime high climbing up to 93 degrees.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to Senning Show with your host, John Senning.
There's no combination of words I could put on the back of a postcard. No song that I could sing, but I can try for your heart.
Yeah, there's a whole subsection of the internet that's just theories about the movie Obsession.
Cool. I love those things.
Dude, we brought it up earlier. I knew it was beloved. Dude, it's 96% on the tomato meter and the popcorn meter. You very rarely see a movie that highly rated by critics and by people who just go and watch it.
That's why we saw it in the theater.
Yeah, we're talking about Obsession, and this is Senning Show. You're in the middle of John's Joints. We talked about it earlier, and since you love the movie, somebody gives you a real-life One Wish Willow right now, and you get to crack it and get one wish. Knowing what you know about what can go wrong, what would it be?
It's funny you should ask that. Sarah and I had the same discussion after we saw the movie. Like, what possible wish could you have where there couldn't be any negative repercussions? Yeah. And I think I got it.
Ooh.
I wish that everyone in the world would be kinder to each other.
I think that could end up being pretty good.
Where's the downside? Like, what wrong, other than, like, if we get invaded by aliens or something?
What,
but
I will say...
He ruined his wish. That's boring.
I will say...
I'd lose my job.
I will say this. Like, if you wanted to find the way, it would be like you take it real next level and say that at the highest levels of government and business and everything that makes the world go round, there is like an edge to those people and to those dealings that when everybody just becomes kind, like society collapses and all of the things that we depend on don't function anymore. That's taking it to the next level.
But that's the point of that movie, right? Yeah.
But then, like, would there still be crime if we were kind to each other? People would still steal vehicles.
I don't know. It doesn't sound very... But maybe it's like you said, kinder. So maybe that means like the murderers become...
a little more sympathetic.
Well, they just steal things. And then that means like the serial killers just become a traditional killer. Like if everyone's just a little kinder to each other, the scale just goes down.
Fine. Unlimited hot fudge brownie sundaes. Jesus.
Deal. That's
You'd
all.
have to like end racism or something. Yeah. That would be something you would use, but that's boring.
Yeah, I mean, like, what are stand-up comedians?
I mean, and seriously, I mean,
and again, we'd lose our jobs.
You know, speak for yourself, man. Come on.
Can we just mention though that Don't know who she is. Amazing actress.
Oh, that
She's
girl
great.
is really,
She's so
Whoever
good.
the hell she is.
really, really, really good. It's fun to see people watching it for the first time and their reviews and thoughts on it. What would you do if you found out that your grandma had accidentally been getting just knocked down wasted on fentanyl? Accidentally. Betty Thomas, 78 years old, said she was unknowingly using fentanyl for nearly 3 weeks after a Publix pharmacist in Decatur, Georgia, gave her another customer's prescription instead of her own. As the days went on, go figure, she wasn't feeling very well. She said, I started throwing up. I was nauseous. I can't go to the bathroom. I'm sick. She said her son eventually came to take her to the hospital. That's when he realized she had been given a prescription for fentanyl patches instead of her own medication. My children just lost their father, and then to turn around and have to find out that they might lose their mother. Thomas thought so you might wonder, how could you be confused? She was supposed to be taking patches that were for hormones. But instead, so it was like a patch for a patch. She thinks she's taking hormones. Instead, she's getting fented out on fentanyl patches. We were all afraid we were going to lose her. By the time she got to the hospital, she was in rough shape. Since then, they've been communicating with the Publix corporate office about what happened. According to the family, Publix sent an email on July 7th. I don't know if anybody saw this. So you're Publix. You know that you accidentally gave an 80-year-old woman fentanyl patches, and she's sick, and she's dying, and she's unwell.
Yeah.
What's the first number you throw at her via email to try and make it better?
That's easy. Unlimited BOGO bourbon salmon.
Okay, it's not that.
Oh.
It's a dollar amount, but
okay.
Dollar
That's a
amount.
start.
Oh, okay. $1 mil. You start small.
10 mil.
Start small. Publix agreed. Publix sent out an email on July 7th offering Betty Thomas $4,000
That's way too low.
to compensate her for the incident and to cover her medical expenses. It was a straight up slap in the face. And it was, we're giving you more than $750. That's the standard. And, Publix now has not given an official statement. And they've handed the fentanyl patches over to the police. It is a criminal investigation as well at this point.
Dude, $4,000 is less than they gave each of those brave American patriots who took over the White House and the Capitol building on January
true.
6th.
And I do agree they deserved more. Freedom isn't free, brothers. That's all I'll say. Dude, I can't believe she made it 3 weeks. Not that. I don't know. It just feels like almost immediately. I've never done a fentanyl patch, but you would think almost immediately you're like, wow, this is wild. Like I'm on fentanyl. And I know that it's not the same as what those people have, like when there's all zombied out in the streets, but you got to be feeling something like that. And you would think it would take you less than 3 weeks to know that you're on fentanyl.
Yeah, I've had it twice, but only as an anesthetic when they put me out for procedures, and you're out immediately.
I think I've told you this before, but right when I moved to Florida, this was within the first 3 weeks, I became friends with this guy whose name was CJ, and he was about the streets. Like he would take, we would go back to his place when he was the first friend that I made. Interesting
trap
house to say the least.
Yeah.
And I knew that they were dabbling in drugs that were not for me. I was just there for the weed. And then one day I'm working with him at Applebee's, and he's like incoherent, like he's just gone. Dude ended up falling out completely. The ambulance came in and took him away, and then after the fact found out the dude was putting fentanyl patches in the roof of his mouth. It was
working?
Yeah, it was probably one of the first times I ever even heard about fentanyl. And he would put the patch in the roof of his mouth. And,
That's some rock star stuff.
Yeah, well, he didn't come back to work, sadly. I think that was the last time that I ever saw him.
You weren't working here yet when the dude who was everybody's weed dealer freaked out in the building and they had to tackle him in the lobby and everything?
No, he worked here?
Yeah, he was a promo dude.
Oh, really?
He was a promo? Are we talking about the same person?
I don't think so. Brent? Oh, no, yeah.
Oh,
yeah, no. Yeah, he was like, when I first started here, 2015, 2016, he was how everybody, and I think he was dealing a little something more than that, and he came up here and just freaked out. Keith had to call 911. I think they arrested him in the lobby.
Oh, no.
It was insane.
Dude, nothing exciting like that ever happens around here anymore.
Sorry.
Old days used to be cool.
Dude, we're so sterilized now. People can't even have drug overdoses in the lobby or nothing cool like that anymore.
Buddy.
The good old days of radio. Ever since, Plug-ola and Payola, it took away all the fun. Not tons of an update here, but that story we've been kind of keeping you updated on about Nolan Wells. He was the kid who went out on the boat with his friends. He's a black kid. All of his friends were white. They say it was an accident. He stayed behind. Ben Crump got involved. They thought there was something a little bit more nefarious that went on. Well, the independent autopsy of Nolan Wells is sparking even more questions after the preliminary findings were released as of today, though the NAACP head is now conceding that the teen's tragic death may have been an accident. But there is one thing specifically that they're talking about more than any other, an 8-inch red discoloration mark on the back of his head that they are saying could be from being struck with something or some variation of it. They say it could indicate head trauma, but that is not a fact at all. The doctor also highlighted 7 unanswered questions, including what led to him getting into the water, where they found the body, and the fact that I don't think there was any water in the airway, so they don't think that he drowned. So I don't think they still know exactly what happened.
How is it taking so long for the forensics on the mobile devices? Like, why don't we know what those said?
Yeah, good question.
Yeah, it is bizarre how it seems when things need to be found out immediately, you find out immediately, and then others, it's like, it's going to take us 6 months or something like that. So you would think, especially once you got Ben Crump involved and you're pretty much being accused, all these kids are being accused of murdering this guy, that they would get that out there quickly and say that there's not much to it. But the fact the NAACP is stepping in and saying, okay, this might just be an accident. They've either been paid off by Big Mississippi or they actually think it was just an accident.
Yeah. So a discoloration on the back of the head, but the brain didn't show any trauma?
No.
Huh.
Yeah. So this feels like something that might just fizzle.
Yeah.
Still be a great true crime podcast one day, but it will probably fizzle from the legal perspective.
Ooh.
Man, an alarming video. And again, I said it before the break. Every now and again, you'll see something here in Florida, and there'll be like some sharks of some sorts, like a hammerhead going along the shore while there's people swimming, and it's scary. People who don't like sharks don't like to see it. This one, though, probably shows the most real dangerous scenario I've ever seen anybody in. Alarming drone video shows a battle-scarred 10-foot great white shark. They say he's contemplating on whether or not to nibble on the children that are swimming just feet away. The drone footage captured by a shark watcher shows the shark swimming directly towards the children. The dangerous predator approaches within feet of the child before swimming past them and making a second pass just moments later. It then swims away without harming anyone in the area. It appeared that the children and people all around were completely unaware of the 10-foot great white shark swimming right beneath their feet.
I would hate to see a video of all the sharks that have ever been close to me when I've been in the ocean before, because where we used to go at Sebastian out on the East Coast, I know for a fact that there were sharks everywhere.
Shark capital of the world out
there.
I mean, that whole area is insane.
Have you ever went far out in the water? Like where you're like, there's definitely like, where they like the girl got attacked in Jaws. She's holding on to that thing.
The buoy
things. Have you ever made it out to one of those?
Well, I swim out to those, but I've also been out in the water and jumped off the boat and swam like out in the middle of the water.
Hell
no.
Yeah, dude, I love being out far. And I went swimming during the when we went fishing on the All-Star trip
by the
oil rigs.
God, I thought you said it's infested with like sharks.
It is
stuff out there.
Well, I wasn't thinking about that at the time.
You're crazy, man.
It's it feels good.
Drew, you would never, right?
No, dude,
absolutely not. That's insane.
It's good for you. That deep. It is so weird. I bring this thing up every day, and some days it has the list of the bars. Oh, there it is. Okay, we're good now. Friendly reminder, get your tickets, whether you buy them or you just go pick them up. Elysian Space Dust IPA presenting the second annual St. Pete Grunge Fest. You got Still Alive, the ultimate Pearl Jam tribute band, Foo Fighters tribute experience, and in a nutshell, the Alice in Chains tribute. It all goes down Friday night, August 7th, Janice Live. Tickets only $10.25, or don't pay for them at all. You can go to Toucans on Clearwater Beach, Triple Crown in Clearwater, local sports bar in St. Pete, Thirsty First, for as long as they're open in St. Pete, and also Harbor Bar in Safety Harbor. Just go up to the bartender and say, hey, I want those tickets, and they'll give them to you. So me and Drew are hosting. It's a great time. We look forward to seeing you out there.
Is that a week, 2 weeks from this Friday?
That adds up.
Man.
That does add up.
Hauling ass into August already, huh?
I thought that when they shut off the CERN thing that it was supposed to make time not go by as fast, but it still feels like time's going by really fast. So I don't know what to do about it. Reading that thing about Safety Harbor reminded me of a video I saw from the Pinellas podcast today. Did you see, I know you're connected in the Safety Harbor community, did you see Barfly is closing, Frenchie's is taking over the space, but pretty cool. Frenchie's worked with Barfly to ensure that all of the people that weren't going to keep their jobs would have some form of a severance package. And in the restaurant industry, we talked about it, I think, last week. You get a text, you get locked doors, and you're done and gone. Any commitment to trying to take care of those people, I think, is pretty damn cool, even if the business is going away.
Agreed. And Barfly is moving to Palm Harbor, so it's not like it's going away completely.
Barfly's cool. Cool spot.
Yeah.
They're big on lobster everything there.
Dude, lobster queso is so good.
The lobster queso
my God.
is next level. And Frenchies, they're an institution. I'm sure they'll be good too.
Doesn't fit in Safety Harbor, but whatever.
Do not go anywhere. Drew Garabo Live is headed your way in mere moments, bringing you more Real Raw Radio right here on 102.5 The Bone. Thank you, Dizzy. Thank you, Drew.
Thank you.
Before we all part ways officially, let's tell you about our buddy, Jeff Borum.
They call him the Real Raw Realtor. He's Jeff Borum, and he knows this market better than anyone. So if you're looking to make a move, go with Jeff Borum.
You know what's real and what's raw is when you have to get a divorce and then you've got to sell your home and buy 2 other homes potentially. That's just one example of a stressful situation that motivates Jeff and his team to get to action and wash away the stress of the real estate market, which there can be a lot of. Maybe you got to move in a tight window because of a job or some other unforeseen situation. No matter what life is thrown at you, if it brings you to the real estate market, there's only one call to make, and that's to Team Borum, powered by eXp Realty.
And Jeff will give you real raw options. He'll buy your home, he'll sell your home, he'll rent your home, and there's no risk. He'll let you out of the contract at any time. Go with the guy we know and trust. BORHAM, Jeff Borum.
We will be back live tomorrow, 1 p.m. with a fresh live edition of Senning Show. Thank you so much for being here. Don't go anywhere. It's going to get realer. It's going to get rawer. It's going to get radio-ier. With Drew Garabo Live.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. You can win a cabin on Calta Cruise 20. Visit Stingray Chevrolet and scan the QR code on the Calta Cruise display to enter. While you're there, find the vehicle that's right for you from their selection of new and used cars. Calta Cruise 20. Brought to you by Stingray Chevrolet, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4 exit 22, Plant City. For more info, go to theboneonline.com. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
In Pinellas, a wreck US 19 northbound frontage road toward Whitney Road. Ramp blockage here. Also a crash Park Boulevard westbound at 71st Street back almost to 66th. In Hillsborough, incident Bloomingdale Avenue westbound around Coolidge Street. 275 north incident and right shoulder blockage east of Lois Avenue. This is Eric with traffic.
From Fort Myers to Cape Coral, America's 250th savings are here at Fence Outlet. Call today for Fence Outlet's 250th celebration specials. Payments from $49 a month. Book today and save at fenceoutlet.com.
Any good weekend plans?
Oh, I'm going on a weekend cruise on MSC Cruises. We're going to White Sand Beach and Beanbag Chair.
Are you using nouns as verbs?
You can do that on MSC Cruises. Where was I? The food. We'll rigatoni, French fry, we might even gelato. How about you?
Oh, yeah, I was going to lawnmower.
For a limited time, get up to 30% off cruises, plus get up to $150 onboard credit and kids sail free. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
You asked for it, and now it's back. At Jerry during the Make This the Summer Sales event, save thousands on every Ram model. Drive a new Ram 1500 with 0% APR available or up to $23,000 off MSRP. Wait, did you say $23,000 off? Sure did. Plus, every new Ram comes with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. That's crazy. Also, Jerry is beating all deals by $2,000 across the U.S. Jerry Om. Tampa is Om Country. Online at jerryom.com. Call 855-492-4405 for complete details.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
Congrats to Adrian and Mary, last year's winners of the $25,000 in new windows from Reese Windows and Doors. At Reese, installation is included and most windows are installed in under 8 weeks with a lifetime guarantee that's going to transfer when you sell your home. And now is your chance to win them for free. Just text the word WOW to 20129 to win $25,000 in new windows from Reese Windows and Doors. Text WOW to 20129.
Attention Ram owners. A quick pit stop for your Ram truck could put you trackside for the final race of the season. Complete Recall 67A. Get $500 and the chance to win a getaway to Miami for 2. Think warm nights, ocean views, and exclusive race access, including a chance to meet Brendan Butterbean Queen. Learn more and schedule at CumminsRecall.com.
I'm Ultima Morgan. Morgan & Morgan isn't just an injury firm. It's our family's life work. It's my husband, it's my sons, it's me. When we take a case, we see a family just like ours. $30 billion recovered is something I'm proud of. But what I'm really proud of are the families we stood beside. It's an honor to fight for you when you need our support the most. Morgan & Morgan, for the people and your family.
Injured? Dial Pound Law.
Offices Tampa, St. Petersburg. There's only one sport with games to bet every day the rest of the summer, and there's only one legal app to bet it. Bet baseball on Hard Rock Bet, your home to bet home runs, strikeouts, even the next at-bat. It's secure and regulated, so your money is safe. Step up to the plate with towering parlays that can turn a dollar bet into a max payout up to $2 million.
It's out of here!
Hard Rock Bet.
Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about your gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
Crown Hyundai, where you can find 4th of July offers all month long, like a 2026 Elantra SE, just $159 a month, or a 2026 Hyundai Tucson SE, just $199 per month, plus a $250 gas gift card when you purchase your new Hyundai. Each comes backed by America's best warranty, 10-year, 100,000 miles, with Hyundai Owner Assurance. Get down to CrownHyundai.com.
For full details, call 1-800-844-558-8149.
Welcome to Huntington Bank. We're new here, but we've been around since 1866.
Wow, that's a long time.
Long enough to know that insightful bankers, great products, and customer service make a big difference. Let's get more from money. Switch to Huntington Bank. Welcome. Eligibility requirements apply. Some features may require enrollment.
We are Hillsborough College, innovators, healthcare providers, game changers, and community leaders focused on your success. Offering over 200 academic programs designed to prepare you for in-demand careers or seamlessly transfer to a 4-year university. With flexible schedules, convenient locations, and accessible, affordable programs, your future is within reach. Soar to new heights at Hillsborough College and register now at hcfl.edu.
Some people are all talk, but conservative farmer Wilton Simpson gets the job done. That's why 61 Florida sheriffs, 24 former Cattlemen Association presidents, and Governor Ron DeSantis